feeling like a moon, my love. Yeah, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart. saw you from the distance. Hey, you, can we talk? Hey, you, I think you're my subsistence. Hey, you, or am I wrong? And now, I lose my own. It's like my love is out of my mind. And you, I'm not more than a as we have our backs whenever our foes come by. This time we will win. This time we'll have to join forces. This time we will win. This time we'll have to join forces. Castles and dragons, the battle begins tonight. Are you with me? This is our kingdom, and we won't run tonight. We are a team. Castles and dragons, the battle begins tonight. Are you with me? This is our kingdom, and we won't run tonight. We are a team. We can do anything together if we just try. And as long as we have our backs whenever our foes come by. This time we will win. This time we'll have to join forces. This time we will win. This time we'll have to join forces. to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control.
Poin lagi akan menutup game kedua ini. 1 poin lagi dan oke. 15 poin lagi, kemenangan bagi tim Bonafide.
Oke, FYW langsung dengan gol yang coba untuk masuk, tapi tetap di sini Bonafide masih memegang hard point yang 16 detik. Tersisa cluster strike mulai dikeluarkan 145 poin. King Kongnya benar-benar ngamuk di sini. Sedikit lagi dan yes, that's it. Bonafide berhasil menuju ke babak final untuk rematch dengan Esports. Benar-benar jauh banget besok.
Cepet banget, banyak banget, rame banget, sampai melawan 1 orang. Harus tumbang 1 lawan 3. Message seorang diri akan gak bisa clutch untuk di... Esports adalah juara Major Series Season 3.
This is the champion of Garena Call of Duty Mobile Major Series Season 3.
Dunia Game Esports.
I'm NRX from Team NRX Jeremiah 2911, and recently we just won the Garena Worlds qualifiers.
Down by Willa on Idra right now. Crush moving in. Is Crush going to get a beautiful BY-15 takedown on Wild Rilla? And one more in there for him. He survives for the time being. Beautifully done by Crush. Idra, the crazy chopper god, Litra Chopper gameplay as usual goes in for the spam. 2 pieces immediately back to back. They are not rising up. They are getting shut down, baby, with a full-on lockdown by NRX.
I'm confident that when we go here in MSP group stage, I think we will perform well and we can show our best with other teams. We change a little bit in our game plan because we know other teams are studying us, of course. We prepared new tactics, new plays, and that's for you to watch out in the tournament.
Whoopi, your sniper of... Whoopi on team again! I give you the best sniper from the Philippines!
And Whoopi, he will miss the shot whenever he wants
on
to
court.
snake.
And one more on Wildrilla!
For pro snipes, you can watch Whoopi because Whoopi is the best sniper for me.
Heaven, the last player in here, and Heaven gets taken down by Whoopi, and that's the way you did. Whoopi!
I think the biggest threat for me is the RSG, the Resurgence. They're so good, like especially now they've changed their lineup and their new team is stronger. But my message for them is we will still give them a good fight, and we're preparing new play style for them as well.
Whoopi is down as well. Jay-Z with a shotgun of his own, trying to get everyone down. Jay-Z has one. Oh, Jay-Z gonna get it. Jay-Z gonna get it. Dolphin goes down. Indra gets taken down. Cheek has him, and now it is still 3v4. The takedown is trying to be made. NRS is done.
Hello everyone and welcome. This is the ID and PH Invitational. Welcome everyone to this very special occasion here today for Call of Duty Mobile. Sekaiichi as well as the phenomenal AJ Mustachio here tonight to witness 3 very beautiful series between only the best from ID and PH. AJ, how are you today?
I don't know. I don't know, Sekaiichi, because I thought the day started off good, right? And then the hours started ticking. The clock started ticking closer and closer towards the showdown of 2 of the most powerful countries here in the Call of Duty Mobile universe, right? ID taking on PH. Dude, the closer we got to this moment, Sekaiichi, my blood, I've got goosebumps just thinking about it, buddy. It is gonna be absolutely batshit crazy today.
Yeah, and well, we're talking about two of the most dominant countries, two of the most dominant regions in the whole of Call of Duty Mobile in Southeast Asia. Shall we look at the invited teams for this invitational show matches?
Absolutely. DG Esports Dunia Games comes in here representing ID. NRX Jeremiah 2911 for PH. Bonafide Esports for ID. Triple V Esports representing the PH flag. RIMO Sadewa for ID. And PDR from the PH region. Sekaiichi, 6 squads. 3 from ID, 3 from PH going up against each other today. It's not about the squads, right? Today, it is a battle for the flag, right? It is the battle to see which flag can reach that big and just go out there and shine for the rest of the world to see.
Yes, and this is really a battle for pride because we always say, oh, ID is better, oh, PH is better, but now we can see which one will be the better one. As we start off with RIMO Sadewa going up against PDR Reborn, and then we are going to have Bonafide Esports going up against Triple V Esports, and then the main event, the creme de la creme between these two regions, we are going to have DG Dunia Games Esports going up against NRX Jeremiah 2911. Well, juicy matches, heated up matches all round the schedules for today. An all-star lineup.
Oh, absolutely right. I just cannot wait to see these matches, Sakaichi. It's so equally placed in here, right? The third seeds from ID taking on the third seeds from PH, so on and so forth, all the way to the top chance, the champions of ID going up against the champions of PH. It's gonna be absolutely exciting to shoutcast and to watch these boys go in here and just blaze it up today, right? RIMO Sadewa, ladies, German boys and girls, bringing in a lineup of two RR9, OCADs, Strix, Keens, as well as Phi in here. And they, of course, they don't waste any time to go in there and put down their names on pieces of paper, ladies, German boys, because they are going to be handing it out, all right? They're going to be handing it out like resumes. If anyone out there is looking for a squad that is up to take on anyone, it has to be RIMO Sadewa. Each and every single time they have stepped into any of these tournaments, they have given it their best, Sakaichi.
Yeah, and looking at the resume, we're talking about resumes, right? They have been like the top 3, top 4 in almost every tournament that they are in. And so far in the minor series as well, as they are playing absolutely mental in the playoffs in week 1. So
and here we go. PDR Reborn coming in with their lineup as well. Sakaichi, buddy, what do you think of PDR's performance thus far, man? Now, it looks like we have lost Sakaichi for a moment here, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, but don't worry, we will get our poo right back. EG, Yaku, Kenshi, Jabin, Yobabs, as well as Flex, gonna come in here and try to flex it up for the PH region. Now, we know PDR Reborn so well, right? But for a long time now, they haven't been able to reach up there to the summit. But even without doing so, they have managed to put their names into our hearts as well as our minds throughout the whole of the community. So it's gonna be absolutely exciting to watch RIMO Sadewa take on PDR Reborn, the third seed from their respective regions, coming in here to give it their best. Sakaichi, buddy, he's
okay,
back
sorry
in
about
here
that.
already. Yeah, no worries at all, buddy. No worries at all, right? So it's gonna. Do you have a pick, Sakaichi? Do you have a pick? Is it gonna be PH or ID for you?
Ooh, this is going to be very tough, you know. Although we are seeing like a lot of accolades for Remo Sadewa, but PDR
Yeah.
Reborn as well, right? We always we have seen them in the MSP major. When they are good, they are absolutely good. They are smashing it.
Correct.
They can smash any team in the world if
Yeah.
the day is correct. But
Yeah.
but tonight, we don't know which PDR Reborn are we going to have right here? Going up
Absolutely
against
right.
a top team in
Mhm.
Remo Sadewa.
Yeah, exactly. Because we've seen their performance going up, of course, against the other squads in PH before this. We know how they fare up against them. But the play style of the boys that come in here from the ID region is definitely going to be something that they need to find their pace to match up to later on in the games. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here are your maps as well as modes. The ban and picks are ready for you. Remo Sadewa gonna go in here with the first pick. Hardpoint. Let's take a quick look at the bans and see what maps Remo and PDR don't want to be playing at. It's going to be Crash as well as Firing Range struck off the list. And for the first pick, Remo Sadewa is going to be the hardpoint gameplay at none other than Crossfire, a multiplayer map coming in here from Call of Duty for Modern Warfare. It's one of the maps with the most open buildings in here, Sakaichi. Many spots for those snipers to go in here and hide and try to get the takedown on their opponents, right? But when we talk about those hard points themselves, moving in from the office building to the tailor shop central building, it's not going to be easy at all for the two squads to kind of show it off anyway. What do you think? It looks It looks like we have lost Sakaichi again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Now, don't worry about it, okay? It's just that it has been raining all over these places recently, and these disconnections, these technical issues do crop up. But the intense sniper battles that often occur between the two-story buildings at either end of the middle street is gonna be the highlight for Crossfire as both the squads go in here for hardpoint. But as we move on to the search and destroy, a slower pace match. Let's take a quick look and see exactly what does PDR pick up, right? We'll take a quick look at the bans for Sakaichi.
All right, so Summit and Crash are down. So I believe it's going to be PDR who bans Summit and Crash banned by the ID team. Let's see which map is it going to be, because before this is going to be Crossfire, right? So PDR Reborn chooses to go to...
Ooh, drum roll, ladies and gentlemen, boys. Oh, Crossfire again.
Two Crossfires in a row. Maybe it's their favorite already.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how they are going to be playing this off, right? Because Crossfire, I love to see Search and Destroy on Crossfire, right, Sakaichi? Because of the exact same thing that I just mentioned for Hardpoint, the intense sniper battle that will take place in between the two-story buildings at either end of Middle Street. That is going to be our highlight. And we know Triple V is going to be coming in here with, PDR Reborn is going to be coming in here with those sniper gameplays. RIMO Sadewa, on the other hand, I'm not really well acquainted with the squad. I am excited to see exactly what they have to bring to the table today.
Right, so for game 3, this might be the last game, remember? If one of the squads gets 3-0, then it's going to be all over if I'm not wrong. So domination is going to be a big one. And finally, we are going to that favorite map of everyone, which is
Absolutely. A perfect small to medium-sized multiplayer map, right? I mean, we usually go in here to the firing range with the medium range combat. When I say, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, you know the SMGs are gonna be the MVP guns in here. The assault rifles might come out sometimes, but I just cannot wait to see the LMGs as well as those shotgun flexes from both of the squads. We know that KRM has become such a great meta for the players here in Call of Duty Mobile, and the chopper, whenever it does come in for the flexes, especially at firing range, the areas where you can go in for the wall banks are numerous in here. So let's just see exactly how does PDR as well as RIMO take this, right? So this is going to be a best out of 5. We will see if or not one of those squads can go in for a 3 flat in here. If that doesn't happen, we still have Summit as well as firing range all over again coming in here for Hardpoint and Search and Destroy to wrap things up for the day.
Yeah, so Summit as well as firing range. What better maps do you have, right? To just settle things down, if that isn't settled still. But it's going to be a very crazy set of best of 5 over here. Fantastic Call of Duty Mobile action to watch between ID as well as PH. And what better way to see these two fantastic teams as well. RIMO Sadewa as well as PDR Reborn. Who's going to take it? Do put it on the comment section here, ladies and gentlemen. Is it going to be the ID team, RIMO Sadewa, or is it going to be PDR Reborn?
Let us know. I really am curious to see which country brings in the bigger army, because we know so well, right, Sakaichi, that the Filipinos, they are so passionate when it comes to the game. Their support for the players, their support for their country is phenomenal. Now I know the ID region has got some very strong supporters as well, so it'll be quite interesting to keep an eye on the comment section here today. Where are you guys watching this from? I myself am on Garena Call of Duty Mobile on Facebook. So if you guys want to leave some comments in here for the Mustachio as well as Sakaichi to check out, make sure you guys visit us on that Facebook page, all right? It's going to be PDR Flex who opens things up. Going to come in here with it is the Talentadong Fennec gameplay. Strict Fennec as well moves in one opponent right there in front of him. But yes, he does go in for the takedown, and from the get-go, it's PDR with those points, guys.
Wow, what a fantastic start over there. Flex as well. just being
Enemy
on the hard
contact.
point.
I'm hurt.
Very solid over there with a defense as well. RIMO has nothing to do with them. They cannot do anything. They cannot even go for the takedown as well as they are dropping down left, right, and center. You see Jabin as well. Wonderful defense as well at the entrance of the hard point for RIMO. This might be a 4-1 hard point also.
Well, it's gonna be Jabin as he goes on a freaking rampage. PDR, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, picking up 49 points, and they finally will give it away to their friends at RIMO. We're gonna be able to see RIMO Sadewa pull it back in here. It is the second hard point of the game. Now, both of the squads, they are going to be taking things a little bit slowly in here. At our second point, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the office building is not going to be super easy to hold. And RIMO does go ahead to lose it. Here comes PDR, and they will go ahead to pick it right back up. Fight comes in. It's going to be the Fennec gameplay. Gets taken down by Yaku. It's going to be Kenshi that goes off with a frag as well. PDR is really showing RIMO Sadewa that they are no match for them at all. What is ID going to do to respond to the PH region? Oh, Yobabs is the chopper gameplay. He goes in there for the wallbang, goes in there for yet another takedown as well, but doesn't get as lucky. 81-11, 70 points between the two squads right now. And things are just getting hotter, Sakaichi.
I'm down.
Wow, Reborn is just conquering his first game, and it's not even 50 for RIMO, as PDR is hitting and hitting, just conquering the going crazy in this gameplay as well, going for an annihilator as well. Although RIMO is going to take the third hard point.
Oh, well, let's see, as it is still at laundry, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The points are going back and forth, but PDR right now gonna be washing out the boys from RIMO at laundry as they continue to pick up more points. 105-21. RIMO Sadewa, they ain't got nothing on PDR. Reborn. Ogets comes in here for RIMO with his own chopper gameplay, but what sort of an assault can he bring on towards laundry right now as PDR starts to get out of hand? 121-21, 100 points lead, and it is gonna be Yobabs that falls in. He is gonna be pushing in here towards the lounge, going in here for a long flank as Flex gets taken down. Laundry is still being dominated by PDR Reborn, and they don't seem to be giving it up at all, Sakaichi.
Yeah, and I believe that they are also taking into the last hard point as to take that 10 point to take that third place, but also people will go in first hand, but slowly, quickly, is going to be contested just like that as well as he takes it down, but RIMO is trying their best to just defend the hard point and trying to make this comeback. But is it too late though? Is it too late for RIMO as they are trying their best to just even the scoreline or maybe just closing the gaps just a little bit? The PDR Reborn looks like they cannot do anything in this hard point.
Well, maybe because the tailor shop is exactly where RIMO will come back in here to stitch their points together, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is high time as they bring their act together. 60 points right now. Here comes Yobabs right there in front of them. And they seem like they're not going to be doing anything at all. But as long as RIMO can pick up these points, they will be happy. But the next point has been already teased by PDR Reborn. What is RIMO going to be able to do? Oh, RIMO comes in with the takedown, but no, denied. Here comes the war machine for Keens instead. FHJ right in front, 147-71. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, PDR Reborn takes match number 1.
Wow, that was a solid display by PDR Reborn. How they defended the last one because they don't want it to be retaken just like the second last one, right? They just parked in an XS1 Goliath in there. Although there comes in the FSJ and everything, RIMO cannot seem to take that down. And that's why they just somehow defended that last hard point to take that 10 points, which seemingly is so hard to take in that second last hard point. But I believe RIMO Sadewa, they have been they've been playing late game, but a little too late, I suppose, because it has been all PDR since the start of things up until.
Well, it is the school of PDR Reborn, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's just put it that way, right? They invited the players from RIMO Sadewa into their classroom and they taught them an amazing lesson at Hardpoint. Crossfire has been taken up by PDR Reborn. Let's not forget that this was a map pick by RIMO Sadewa. As we move into match number 2, it's going to be Crossfire yet again. This time it's going to be Search and Destroy. The map pick by PDR Reborn. Is that going to make a huge difference? Is that going to, swing things towards PDR? We will just have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, because although they did show that, they had an amazing map control over at Crossfire, that was at the end of the day, Sakaichi, still Hardpoint. Search and Destroy might be a totally different story.
Yeah, especially at this kind of maps, right? It's going to be sniper battle. It's going to be a personal battle between the snipers of the two teams.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very interesting to see how these two snipers coexist, because this might be the first time ever we are watching these two fantastic teams going up against each other. So let's appreciate and let's just see which sniper is better. Although we are not at the main event yet, but this is going to be one hell of a contest. But I don't know if RIMO is playing a wrong game. I don't know, because Crossfire could be PDR's best map because in how they actually control the maps. But in S&D, it's all tactical. It's a slower gameplay. We can see maybe a little bit of camps, maybe a little bit of safe plays or aggressive plays. It could be like a TDM. It could go all the way down the wire. So let's just see how.
Well, it is gonna be Search and Destroy, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. RIMO! David taken down. What an opener by RIMO. 2RR9. Oh, the mid lane not even smoked out. And PDR Reborn wants to go in for the cross. They paid with their dear lives. Strix taken down. What a beautiful response in here by Yaku. The two snipers doing all of their work right now. And Yobabs comes in saying, "Shut up, Mustachio." Hokan's taken down with a headshot. And here we go. A 4-on-3, Sakaichi. So early, but the bomb is not on the ground just yet.
Yeah, the bomb is dropped, but not planted as yet. And PDR is just waiting and waiting. When will RIMO make the call? The flex is down already. It's 3v3. It's very even. If RIMO can take the bomb, then it's going to be absolutely big. Yaku goes for the hit, but he couldn't get it. RIMO is still calling for the bomb. They are still playing it very safe over here to take the point. This could go all the way in the clock situation.
Well, absolutely. I mean, I don't think RIMO has another choice here. They want to win, but Kenshi makes it so much more difficult by taking down Keens. RIMO, one more man down, but Fi has got the bomb. They need to go in for the push. Is it going to be a Bravo plan over at bus station, or are they going to round out over the shortcut? Yaku gets taken down. Come on, 2RR9. What in the hell is going on, Sakaichi?
Oh, wow, with that 2-piece over with the snipe as well. Yobux is the only man left, and he's scoping, but the bomb is down already at Bravo. So Yobux will really have to make the call. He's with the jumper, and finally gets taken down by Fi. And the first point will be going to RIMO Sadewa. Wonderfully played. They sacrificed one member of the team just to take that bomb back, and then the individual brilliance by 2RR9 to take that first point for RIMO Sadewa.
It was a solid comeback in there, but it is all thanks to 2RR9, the MVP from that round. Mid lane this time gets smoked out, but I think it is RIMO that is responsible for those smokes. PDR Reborn going in there for the amateur crosses across middle lane, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. One of the main reasons why 2RR9 managed to get so many of those takedowns. Fi taking down Flex. It's that Fennec gameplay coming out all over again, making it a 4-on-4 situation, and Yobabs comes back in with the chopper. We are at Butchers. Is he going to be able to butcher up anyone? We will have to wait and see.
Well, 2RR9, remember the MVP of the last round is scoping just a little bit. Nades are down, but not taking down anybody. The bomb is still with Okats, who gets taken down with that wallbang by Yaku. So it is going to be another call. Will RIMO have to do this again, just like the first one? Yaku again. Going for that second man, nearly takes down 2RR9. I think he got hit, but he gets hit by 2RR9 instead with that wallbang. And finally, the bomb is planted by Kins. 3v3. Here we go, 45 seconds as well. But 2RR9 is still up. Jamin is down as well. Wow.
2RR9, a beast of a different caliber, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, coming in here from ID. So good. His positioning so freaking on point. Yobab's coming in, chopper gameplay. He did hesitate earlier, but he pulls it off brilliantly this time. But unfortunately for him, he would be the last player in there, and he loses it. PDR, they need to play catch up right now as RIMO Sadewa picks up point number 2.
Brilliant attacks. As you can see, the tacticals as well. They don't care if the bomb holder is down. 2RR9 going up there yet again. Oh my goodness me. This man is something else from the ID region. But they don't care if the bomb holder is down. They can just have someone else going for it. They can have the 2RR9 to take that one sniper kill, and then they just go for that bomb, right? So it's going to be so hard to actually defend against these attacks.
Well, let's see if or not the boys can come in here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and make a difference for themselves. PDR Reborn as Yaku takes out 2RR9, the biggest pain in their sides. Are we going to be able to see PDR make a comeback in here with just 1 point after that takedown? It should be, because 2RR9 has just been on a freaking rampage thus far in the game, Sakaichi.
Yes, 2RR9 is down. That is going to be a big call as Yaku is taken down as well. Flags, oh nearly. Kings on him as well. But remember, 2RR9, yes, he's the main star, but someone could actually just come up for RIMO.
Okat's making one small mistake, pays for it immediately with that backstab on him. A 3-on-3 is going to be Fi, and this was that player that you were about to talk about, Sakaichi. Fi, who immediately picked up that sniper and went in there for a takedown. It looks like the players from ID, they are very flexible with their roles in here. It's going to be the dead-end gameplay by Jabin right now. DRH is out. One player right there behind the wall. Obviously, he doesn't have X-ray vision like us, but he's going to make a mistake right now that he might have been spotted. Goes back in there for the shot, but gets taken down.
Wait.
Take down Jabin. Bomb defuse. Come on, baby.
Wow.
And PDR takes 1 point back with that distraction. What a play, Sakaichi.
What a play, especially Yobabs, right? He distracted that one move, that 1 second that distraction came, and that gave the room all the way for that defusal. That was a wonderful defensive play. Wonderful defusal. 1 point on the board for PDR. Is this going to be the start for them?
I'm very surprised with both of the squads very bravely running through mid lane without using those smokes. It looks like they are not afraid. Oh, Flags are on fire with the KRM game.
Oh my God.
What in the world? One more. Is Flags gonna get a freaking ace right now? Looking for the 5th player. He might find him. He goes in for the shot. And what an ace by Flags with that freaking KRM, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is ID versus PH, PDR versus RIMO, and things have just kicked off. It's on fire, Sakaichi.
Flex is on his best right here. He never got any kills, but he got 4 just like that with that KRM. Fine plays. as they finally equalizes the point. 2R9 is down yet again. This is going to be big for the side of PDR Reborn right here in the last round, in which RIMO will be on the attack. 4v4. Yaku and 2R9 are down over here.
Well, let's see exactly how Keynes picks this up. It's going to be the chopper that moves in for the push. Is the lounge gameplay for Fi. Brings in the Arctic 50. Gonna scout around for a bit. He will be able to see that one player. I mean, Fi has been amazing on the Arctic thus far. Pulls out the Fennec. The CQCs he manages to, just nail so well. Players from ID, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, not ones to be messed with. Those shots in there, Fi with that shot. And misses.
Oh, that was just a small miss. If he can get that, then RIMO surely is going for the plan at Bravo, because that's where they love to make the plantings, right? So it is they will want to have one kill first before they actually do that.
Oh! Well, Kenshi takes Fi out of the equation, and Keynes gets removed as well by Jabin's trip mine. There goes Strix on Flex's head with that headshot. Kenshi doubles back. Arctic 50 in here right now. It's a 2-on-3 situation. We can see them go in for the push at shortcuts, but unlike Kenshi's mine, who just works so fast with the turnaround, Jabin takes down Okad. Sakaichi, just one left.
Just one left, and look at the time as well. 10 seconds. Strix will have to make the play. Either take all three down or just go for the bomb. No, he has no choice, and Kenshi is going to take him down. And it's a comeback from 2-0 down to make it 3-2 for PDR Reborn. Wonderfully played. And looks like the strategy is working out. 2R9 is down. Surely they are going to win this one for PDR Reborn.
Question is, are they going to be able to come in here with a full clean reverse sweep? Okad's taken down. 2RR9 goes in for Jabin. Yaku with the takedown. Oh, Strix comes back straight up for that headshot reversal on him. Leaving us with a 3-on-3 situation all over again. It's going to be Strix with the Fennec gameplay all the way down there at shortcuts. Yobab's going to double back down towards the Special Forces base. The bomb is with PDR, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. They can choose to push in for the bus station gameplay, or they can move into shortcuts, but it's going to be a little bit difficult right now for the shortcut access, Sakaichi.
Yeah, as it's now 3v2. Flex is down, so this is going to be big. Bomb is down as well. So close, but Yobab's Kenshi is going to make that play. Keynes is down. Well played by Kenshi. 2v2. It's gonna be huge, but someone is gonna go and make the play. But 2R9 is scouting just at the mid lane, so it's going to be so tough. Strings going for it. Going down by Yobab's. It's just 2R9 left, but that's the carry of the team. How are PDR players going to do this?
Well, they can go in here for the push, a 2-on-1 situation, but they can't make a mistake. 2R9, he missed his opportunity, and Yobabs takes advantage. Chopper takedown, and it looks like it is 4-2. 2 more points, 2 more wins in here for PDR Reborn, and it would be one of their most proudest moments with a super reverse clean sweep on RIMO Sadewa. But whether or not they can get there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we will see. 2R9 right now backing away, but it looks like he will be lagging for a bit, falls back towards the broken building backyard, goes in for the snipes. One player right in front of him, goes in for the shot, and the takedown. Yaku, good night, bye-bye.
Oh, nicely done for the entry kill as well, but the bomb is being planted at Bravo right here. PDR wasting no time at all, playing the smoke as well, and now they are going into hiding. Strix is down as well, it makes it 4v4. Oh, this is going to be absolutely huge. RIMO cannot afford to lose this again. If they do, then PDR Reborn surely is going to take this sweep, you know?
Oh, what in the world? Okaz is on fire right now. Fennec gameplay all over the place, but he does it well. 2R9 taken up by Kenshi, and Kenshi reversed out by Okaz. It's a 1-on-1. Can Yobabs go in here for the protection? 11 seconds on the clock. Okaz, Fennec gameplay, but it is Yobabs with the advantage, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. No way the Fennec could have performed from that distance, and we are just 1 point away now, Sakaichi.
2-0 down. Remember, PDR Reborn is 2-0 down at the start of this one, and then 5 in a row. Can I make it 6 in a row? Which means that we've been calling it. Which PDR Reborn are we going to see? But we might be seeing the best of them. But Yaku is the first taken down as well.
Oh, careless
He's
gameplay in
usually
there by
like
Yaku. Yeah, he went in for the shortcut push, but it wasn't really well played. Flex goes in for Keen, evening things out between the two squads. Okats hanging back. Yobabs could be his next victim. Oh, but Yobabs makes Okats pay. Chopper to the chest. He's going to be 5 right now with the push. Central building. The shortcut right there outside of him. Nobody's going to make the mistake that Yaku made earlier by going in for that careless push. The bomb is with PDR. They can push well, but Kenshi is gonna hold back for the time being before they go in for the plant.
Oh, he's going for that wall bang as well. Nearly gets it. Just barely misses, but he is at Bravo point. So it is going to be another plant just to close this one out so early to make it 2-0 for them. Kenshi can make the call if he wants to. It's all in his hands. It's all in PDR's hands right here. As 2RR9 will have to scope and find one man very, very quick to even the numbers out.
Well, I think it's gonna be a PDR Reborn victory here. The bomb is going down. It's a 3-on-4 situation. 2RR9 needs to get this takedown. He misses that. But Flex takes 6 down. 5 goes in with the response, but it is a 3-on-2 situation. 2RR9 goes in for the performance in mid lane. He is so open right now. Oh, goes in for the shot. Every single shot he misses. He is gonna be in trouble, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, but he will survive. And right now, and Yobab takes him out.
Yobab's man of the match for this one. And he leaves just 5 all alone. 15 seconds, he needs to make the play. Oh, nearly gets one down. But he is going to be playing, I believe. Oh, Gatekeeper gets traded. Yobab's your man of the match. Makes it 6 in a row after 2 in a row. Wonderfully played. This is the best PDR Reborn we have seen. We've been calling it. Which PDR Reborn are we going to see? But we are seeing the best out of this PH team.
A reverse sweep pulled off phenomenally by the PH side. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they are up 2-0. What a beautiful performance by PH in here today. Can they go for a 3-0, Sagaichi? Can they go in here and hand a donut over? Because like we said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is an invitational between 2 regions, PH and ID. The top 3 seeds coming in here. What you just saw was the 3rd seed of ID taking on the 3rd seed of PH. And thus far, PH has just been the better side. Hands freaking down. As we move into match number 3, will ID come in here and show us that maybe they have something to bring to the table? For all you know, Sagaichi, we might see ID winning Firing Range and Summit and pushing it into match number 5 after this.
Well, if that happens, then it's going to be the best start ever for this invitational show match, because we would love to see the best of the best. And if possible, we wouldn't want to see any donuts, don't you think?
Well, you see, I'm divided, right? I want to see the donuts because I want to see a certain region dominate. It doesn't matter whether it's ID, it doesn't matter whether it's PH or any of the other regions in the future, but it's really, really nice to see one of them come in here and show off that, hey, you know what, I am the best, and really set the standard for the other regions to come in here and try to beat them, right? But at the same time, for the viewers' pleasure, and of course for you and me, Sakaichi, I would love for it to be pushed all the way down here to map number 5, so we get to have a little bit of fun.
Have a little bit of fun, and to show that these 2 regions are the best ever in Call of Duty Mobile, because we have seen it in a lot of tournaments prior that ID and PH, they always come in with another level of gameplay. When we think about something else, no, something else came in. They're so unpredictable.
Absolutely right. I mean, they've got so many of their gameplays, hidden away from the other squads. You don't know what sort of a play they're going to be pulling out of their little bunny hat in here. But either way, Sakaichi, both of the squads have been giving their all thus far, and I have been thoroughly enjoying the matches. And we can see that ID is just trying so hard, right? RIMO Sadewa not giving up in any one of those matches, and 2RR9 Sakaichi. Let's talk about him a little bit, right? What a freaking performance. If only he could be given, some sort of a buffer, some sort of a backup in there. I think RIMO Sadewa can easily cap PDR Reborn here.
Yeah, and remember as well, in that last round, he missed tons of shots and makes it so hard for him to make an improbable and perhaps a great comeback for the RIMO team. So this domination game is going to be absolutely big for them, because in firing range, we all know that the chaos will be at the mid side, at the Bravo side, as we are kicking things off right here at firing range.
Absolutely, it was PDR for a moment there who captured both the barracks hut as well as the clearing area. Middle lane is not touched just yet, right? But let's see exactly who will have the guts to go in there for the first attempt. But for now, it's a 10-5, and it's quite equal between the two sides, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. A 5-point lead is almost nothing in a game like a domination. Kenshi with the crazy chopper gameplays in there, but gets backstabbed out. It's going to be Fi with the Fennec, gets taken down either way. A full-down lockdown by RIMO Sadewa, maybe, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Middle lane still not captured yet, Sakaichi.
Well, maybe they should go for at least either one of them first before going for that full-on lockdown, because that was a very adventurous attempt. Although we all know the ID side of playing in-your-face kind of gameplay, but that can only work in that sort of areas. Although it has been swapped out, but Keys is going to go in again for RIMO Sadewa. But PTR in their defense as well. They've been defending well at the mid lane. They have to do it again though.
Oh, denied again and again and again. And what a play by PDR. Not only they get those denials, but they also manage to go in there and steal off Barracks Hut. They haven't cleared off mid lane, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. But for now, Alpha and Charlie, Barracks Hut as well as clearing area, both under the strong control of PDR. 31-19. And the boys from PH, they have started to extend their lead.
Oh, looking at the inevitable at Bravo at the mid lane as well. Although finally RIMO has defended well. And they take it. Charlie!
Oh, superb reversal in here by RIMO Sadewa. Can they also back away Bravo to catch up with PDR right now? PDR has got nothing, even though RIMO only has Alpha as well as Charlie. They need to go in for mid lane, and that's what RIMO does. 2RR9 in there with the backup, with the ASM-10, but Barracks Hut has been lost. PDR Reborn in there, very cheeky, takes it away, and right it again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Everything has been equaled up.
Yeah, maybe it's just 1 point too many that RIMO Sadewa is trying to take. It's trying to contest right here, because when they go for Bravo, they will get evened out, they will get denied, and then the other point is going to be taken by PDR, and now PDR is trying to go for Charlie.
Oh, the VTOL might just come in here, but I think the player will hold it over for the second half of the match. Bravo going to be picked up by PDR right now, but denied yet again.
Oh my
clearing
God.
area maybe, but here comes RIMO to save clearing area from trouble. Annihilator gameplay just going all out, but finally loses it on that switch over to his main weapon, gets eliminated. PDR still looking for the triple cap.
Yeah, they are looking for that triple cap, and it's fine play as well, as they get 2 points, with RIMO has none, although they will get Alpha temporarily, and Okats defending it very well with that Annihilator gameplay as well, but gets taken down just like that by AG. And they have Alpha, but Bravo nearly been taken by PDR. So Bravo, nobody has actually taken it yet. We are so far in this first half of domination. No one actually takes Bravo. It's just how very close it is in this first half of things. It's just
I think Yeah, I think, they've gone in here, they've activated their score streaks already, right? But both of the squads are refusing to bring it out. They are adamant on bringing it in for the second half in here. But could they have wasted those opportunities, Sakaichi?
Maybe, just a little bit of maybes. But now you see RIMO as well. They are trying their fight backs in. Although I believe the first half is going to be won by PDR Reborn. That is going to be inevitable as they are just 2 or 3 seconds away. But we are going to have a score streaks galore in the second half, surely, as the first half is going to end with 75 and 56, setting up for a very, very mouth-watering second half of things, AJ, because as you can see, SS1 is up already. Some players already have VTOLs as well. Remember Yobucks? I believe he has VTOL already on the way. So it's gonna be a matter of time.
25 freaking kills so far on the board for him. But Sakaichi, what's up with middle lane not even going to either one of the squads when Bravo was a virgin all the way to the very end?
Wow, it went to a brilliant defense, or maybe just a one-man push that gets denied again and again and again. But then again, when middle lane is trying to be taken, the Alpha or Charlie, the left and right points are always going to be taken away by the opposition side. So it's going to be so hard. And Bravo, again, is going to be the joker for this one. As we all know, Alpha and Charlie are going to be taken by each of them, but PDR is going for Alpha as well. This is going to be big for their PA side.
Oh, are they going to be able to get the triple cap? They managed to take over Barracks Hut, clearing area in their hands. It is going to be Yobabs. His VTOL is ready, but he gets taken out yet again. PDR finally with the triple cap, full on lockdown, but just for a few seconds as Barracks Hut is lost to RIMO yet again.
Oh, looking at the cluster strike that comes in already. All the score streaks. That's the first of eventually many to come from both these teams. But PDR Reborn having the upper hand with that 2 points already. And Yaku playing defense on the Bravo side, on the mid lane. As RIMO, they knew that they had to take at the very least 2 to stage a comeback. Now they are going for that Bravo and Charlie at the same time, going for that 3 cap as well. But Bravo denied. Charlie gets it, but Yobab's coming in with a VTOL.
Bye-bye, VTOL. Good night. It's not enough just yet. RIMO is putting up an absolutely amazing fight back. But David, he can bring in his VTOL right now. Is he going to do it? Here comes another cluster strike. It's going to be Reeds in here. Easy and David taken out. Bravo and Charlie captured by PDR. It's only the Barracks Hut together with RIMO. David with the VTOL, but yet again taken out of the skies.
Taken out instantaneously. Those 2 VTOLs by PDR Yobab as well as Jabin just denied just like that. But can RIMO do anything about it? Now they are going, oh god, as well, going for the VTOL. And this might be the game-changing moment for them. He gets 3.
He manages to get a few there. I mean, a good play, but look at this. Sakaichi, VTOL after VTOL after VTOL after VTOL. But at the end of the day, it is PDR Reborn all the way. It is Bill, the cluster strike, coming in one after the other. Can she this time rings it down? It's gonna be the Charlie, then clearing area clearance in there for PDR. But RIMO has got the Barracks Hut as well as middle lane. How will PDR close this match off now?
Well, RIMO really has to take that Charlie point because this is not going to be enough. They need that triple cap or else PDR Reborn, although with that just 1. And now RIMO gets it, but Kenshi is going to even it out with his VTOL of his own. Just going for that 1 point to just hope for someone to capture any one of the points. And they got Alpha, although Alpha is going to be taken yet again. And now Keens, I believe that's 5 VTOLs or 6 already in this game.
What the hell, bro? This is the VTOL matchup. But look at RIMO Sadewa catch up on the points. 126 to 141. It finally looks like ID may be able to make a comeback. But PDR Reborn so close to closing this off. Can RIMO Sadewa take up the Barracks Hut gameplay as well? Because 7 points will close this off. RIMO needs it. 209 brings in the VTOL. This could be the opportunity, Sakaichi.
They need to get that Alpha as soon as possible. They are moving in. They are moving in on Alpha with that VTOL coming in, but just gets taken down. But the damage might have been done though. They need to take out. They can
Oh,
just
they prevented!
Oh my god!
What a prevention! Are they going to be able to take this? Clearing area is under attack. Here comes PDR for 149. RIMO Sadewa. The what a freaking comeback is the comeback
my
of the
God.
goddamn year by RIMO Sadewa. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the IDPH Invitational. The matches have just started, Sakaichi.
What a call there by 2R9 with that VTOL, and I said it, they need to take Alpha as soon as possible, and they just took it just in time, just in freaking time as well. 149, but no prevention, no 150. We take that 3 cap, and wow, what a comeback as well. Backs against the wall there. They are backs against the wall. We are nearly ending this first series, but we're going to go one game, at least one game more. What a fight back right there. But again, VTOL's galore. VTOL's galore as well. I can't believe this.
That was not domination, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That was a VTOL game played between ID as well as PH. PDR, Reborn, RIMO Sadewa. What a match! What a comeback! What a showdown between two legendary squads. And as we move into match number 4. This is gonna be the Summit gameplay, and it is Hardpoint. That's gonna be. It's not gonna be an easy match for them, is it gonna be, Sakaichi?
Yeah, and remember as well, this is PDR
Can
Reborn's
RIMO Sadewa
call. This is PDR Reborn's map. So if RIMO Sadewa is going to do anything about taking the momentum from game number 3, it is gonna be right here. Although it's going to be a scrappy win or a crazy comeback win, I do not care. They have to do it if they want to make this crazy, crazy comeback. But it's going to be so tough because PDR Reborn is so used to be playing at Summit. It might be another game that they are backs against the wall.
Well, let's see, Sakaichi. Let's see, right? Because now all of a sudden, all I want is for Summit to be taken by RIMO Sadewa. Because what a matchup firing range was. What a freaking matchup domination was, right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I know you guys want to see more from these two squads. And if PDR goes in with a win right now, it's all going to be over. But it's going to be so exciting to see RIMO fight it back at Summit. And then we go in for our final showdown at Search and Destroy. Firing range all over again. Maybe that may swing into RIMO's hands as well. And we might just see our very first amazing opener as well as a very disappointing start for the PH side. We might.
Well, we never know. But this is going to be absolutely big for the ID side. Let's see what they have in store. Or will PDR Reborn just say that, okay, we're not going to choke this anymore. We're just going in for the kill. We see which team will have the best version of themselves. Because in the first one, in the first hardpoint, it's 150 to 71 at Crossfire for PDR Reborn. So how will the second hardpoint be? If it's gonna be the same, then that's the end of the series. But if it's not, if RIMO Sadewa, certainly, if they chose to just show what they are truly made of, why they are always the top 3, top 4 in almost every competition they're in, this is going to be the time.
I mean, a good point there, Sakaichi. But if at all PH's side, if PDR Reborn manages to go in there and beat ID's third seeded squad, a squad that is so used to picking up that number 3 and number 4 spot, obviously working their way towards becoming the grand champions of ID one day. But what an achievement it would be for the PH side to pick up a win right here, right? Because we need to think of it from PDR's point of view. They've been going in here and they've been just like RIMO Sadewa, fighting for the top spot again and again and again. And of course, success doesn't come easy, right? Maybe this might be the opportunity for them to come in here. I mean, it's the exact same thing on the line for both of the third seeds. They want the top spot, and this match between the two might just get it for them.
Oh, this is going to be one of the biggest games for RIMO Sadewa. Although they are going to have that minor series this weekend, but this is going to be a huge, huge one for them as they are carrying the ID flag yet again, and they are taking the first hard point here, AJ.
Oh, control room 2 being controlled by RIMO Sadewa, and Strix is just gone fire right now. Takedown after takedown. RIMO is not letting off anything. Cards comes in here. Flex and Kenshi, who snuffed out 36 seconds to go, but it looks like RIMO is standing right here at the door.
Well, in that first game of Hardpoint as well, RIMO Sadewa did this. They dominated the first Hardpoint before PDR actually came in and dominated the whole course of the game. Will it be the same thing? If RIMO can do one better, then it's going to be huge for them. If PDR does the same thing, then I don't know if they have learned their lesson yet.
Only time can tell, Sakaiti. Only time can tell, right? But best of luck to both of these squads. It is the UAV taken out of the Sky Strix going out there with the Fennec taken down as well. Yobab saying hello, hello with the QQ9. Goes out there with the trophy system gameplay as well. A couple of players right down there below him. This is the second hard point of the game. As Yobab's going to be able to go in for the takedown, and PDR Reborn will be picking up the points from here on in.
Uh-oh. Like I said, 37 points. And then it's PDR all over. Flex, nearly taking down everyone else, just like his teammate did. But RIMO finally taking this second hardpoint. But it contested just like that. And PDR is going to take it away. They're not letting RIMO Sadewa to do anything about it, although Okats is trying his best to take it back for the ID side to bring it to game number 5, making this even more interesting.
Oh, solid play, but five taken out by Yaku. It was the KRM going up against the BY-15. Looks like the BY-15 won that battle. Kenshi coming in here. He has got the ASM-10 in hand. Goes in for the long shots. Doesn't meet anyone, and he needs to try again. The hard point is going to be moving yet again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And this time, it is going to be RIMO Sadewa on point. 47 to 45. Such a slim lead in here.
It's so hard for any team to take the hard point because it's so back and forth. When someone gets in, there's someone just outside of the hard point to make that attack, to make the trespassing, and it's so hard for any of these teams to actually just conquer one hard point. But now PDR will finally get a grip in this game as Fire gets taken down by Yoba just like that, and just one player in there gets taken down, and RIMO is back again. It's so back and forth, it's so hard to even call this one.
Well, with that small comeback in there by PDR Reborn to take the lead, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it just shows how good both these squads are. They are on the same level. They literally are the third-seeded squad for both PH as well as ID. Just, mushing it out here in an exhibition match just for the satisfaction of our viewers, just for the satisfaction of the fans, just for the satisfaction of the players themselves. Who is going to be able to rise up to the top? Which region is gonna be able to come in here with the flag? Here comes Yobab's Annihilator gameplay. 2 around 9 cards gets taken down. Jabin in here with the Fennec gameplay comes back in here as well. Goes in for the takedown. And just like that, PDR Reborn is back in the lead.
Annihilator again and again and again. It's Annihilators galore as well. Yobab's as well as 2RR9, the two best players of the team so far. But still, it is with the side of the PH side, which is PDR Reborn going towards that 100 points, but 2RR9 is going for that, but failed miserably. Strix as well, but 2 or 3 players, at least 3 players are in there. But Strix just makes that takedown all by himself.
And he will continue, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I mean, be it a few points, but Strix wants them all. 3 more seconds in here. He's doing so well. He manages to pick up the scraps, but the scraps might just be the points that RIMO Sadewa needs to take it up against PDR Reborn and push them into match number 5. Ogards goes in there, taking the entry down. Yobabs comes right back and takes it away. It's going to be the control room. Number 2, fight off right now with PDR in control. Jabin! Gravity spikes doesn't work against it.
Oh my goodness me, what a defense by Jabin and Yobabs as well, just outside of the room as well, as they want to just close out on this victory. They are so close, just 20 points left. RIMO will have to do this again. RIMO Sadewa, if they can stage another crazy comeback like what they did in game number 3, but it's going to be so hard, isn't it? Just 5 more points for PDR Reborn, as they might be taking home this one for the PH region, 150 to 89. Good game, well played. It is for the PDR Reborn.
Congratulations, PDR. What a matchup that was. That final takedown of the XS1 Goliath, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, perfectly sums up exactly what we have seen today. PH just dominating, annihilating ID in the opener today. The 3rd seeds for each region has taken it up against each other, and it just looks like PH is the better side for now. But we have got 2 more series to go. Will ID be able to battle it back up here and push PH back up to the wall? Or is it gonna be a 3-0 tapao? I don't know. PH as well as ID is not gonna probably understand what that means. But are we gonna see PH tapao everything up today, buddy?
I think ID people would, but I don't know about the PH side.
well, we will see, right? We will see, right, Sakaichi? Because what an exciting day it has been. And that's just series number 1. That's just the opener of the day. We've got 2 more, and it's 2nd-seeded ID going up against 2nd-seeded PH squad. And then for the main event, your grand champions of ID going up against the champions of PH. Sakaichi, goosebumps every single time I think or say it, man.
Oh my goodness me. Although they say that, oh, this is the 3rd tier team for both these regions, but the levels of gameplay, man, is second to none at this point. Is at the top. I cannot put it up, all right, because of my elbow. But this first series is something else, man. Especially that domination game. We all thought that it's gonna be a donut handed. No, it didn't. And then it's so back and forth in game number 4, although PDR just takes it at the end. But crazy scenes all around. And it's just the 3rd seeded team. The 2nd seeded team will do one better. I promise you that.
Oh, well, that is exactly what we are here to see, Sakaichi. Will the 2nd-seeded squads do better than the 3rd seed? I mean, the 3rd seeds have done such an amazing job, entertaining all of us with what an absolutely mind-blowing gameplay. Like you said, right? Domination was just absolutely batshit crazy from the get-go, right? 150 to 149 was how it ended. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you know what? You want to hear me talking about it? Let's take a quick look at the replay. Let's look at the highlights of the match between the 2 squads. RIMO Sadewa as they took on PDR Reborn. PH got the win, but how did they get there, Sakaichi?
Ooh, the first one, the first game is a little bit straightforward for the side of PDR Reborn. It looks like they love playing at this map. They love playing at Crossfire, and they just taking it all away, although they do actually give the 2nd last hard point just like that to RIMO, but it is so straightforward for them. And then from 2-0 down to score 6 points in a row for PDR, is something else as well. They knew the problem, which is 2R9, and then they just kept him quiet all game long, and that's how they gave PDR the win. That's how they got the win, PDR.
Absolutely.
And
I
then,
mean, we just saw how Flex went in there, right, Sakaichi, with that multiple takedowns. He's such a beast when it comes to the KRM. But this is the player that we need to talk about, Sakaichi. 2RR9. No matter what game mode you put this monster into, he is such a great carry for his squad, isn't he?
oh my goodness me, especially he has been up there for all the game modes that they are in, but especially in this one where it's Vitals galore. I don't know, it's just destined to be his Vitor, which is a game changer of all things for RIMO Sadewa. Just so close in that game as well. And let's not discredit PDR, right? But RIMO has been doing out of their minds in this one. Although PDR has been leading in this one, 75 to 56, although it's a very low scoreline. But it's Vitals galore in the second game that just makes it quickly ending in this one. But the ending is what we love to see. Look at this one. That Vital, and then the other teammates, he asked for his other teammates to just go for Alpha while he does the rest. And then Alpha taken right on time. Look at this one. Look at this one, AJ.
I mean, it was a game of chess from the get-go, Sakaichi. Even with the score streaks that they pulled in, it was such a guessing game for us as we were watching the game, right? As to when will the players make their moves. But such calculated moves from both sides led a wonderful victory for the ID region in that game. A phenomenal 150 to 149. But although that was one of the most impressive domination matches we have ever watched, PDR Reborn, they were the ones who stand at the top at the end of the day. They were the ones to rise up, to hold their flags up in the air and wave it all around. PH has already gotten series number 1, series 2 and 3, Sekaichi. Hey, what do you think, man? Do you think ID will be able to pull it back up for series number 2?
Well, most of us actually haven't watched ID as much, but looking at the scene, looking from the tournament scorelines, the tournament finishes by all these top teams in ID, it's so hard to say, it's so hard to call, because you can have one team winning and then they will be completely out of the radar the next one. You can have one team going at top 8 to actually becoming one of the best teams ever in the region as well. And that's what we are talking about this ID side, Bonafide, because they are top 8 in Indonesia Games Championship, and then they are this close to representing ID to the Garena Invitationals, but going up against the second seed of the PH side, which is the Triple V Esports, one of the best teams in the whole of MSP as well. With the majors, they are top 4 at the majors. Remember that. It's going to be a tough one to call, because these are some of the best in the whole of Southeast Asia, maybe in the whole world.
Well, we will see, Sakaichi, as we go in here, right? Like exactly like what you said. Triple V Esports, Bonafide Esports, 2 very strong squads going up against each other. I swear to you, it's going to be so difficult to call it between these 2 squads. But I think ID might just have the advantage as they come in here. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, instead of waiting and playing this guessing game, how about we call for a short break? But when we come back, Bonafide Esports will be taking on Triple V Esports. The fight between ID and PH will continue. Sakaichi and the Mustachio will come right back at you in a few minutes.
Getting taken down by Whoopi.
NRX JZ from Team NRX Jeremiah 2911, and recently we just won the Garena Worlds qualifiers.
Down by Willa on Idra right now. Crush moving in. Is Crush going to get a beautiful BY15 takedown on Wild Rilla? And one more in there for him. He survives for the time being. Beautifully done by Crush. Idra, the crazy chopper cord. Idra chopper gameplay as usual. Goes in for the spam. 2 pieces immediately back to back. They are not rising up. They are getting shut down, baby, with a full-on lockdown by NRX.
I'm confident that when we go here in MSP group stage, I think we will perform well and we can show our best with other teams. We change a little bit in our game plan because we know other teams are studying us, of course. We prepared new tactics, new plays, and that's for you to watch out in the tournament.
Whoopi, your sniper of... Ah! Whoopi on Team again! I give you the best sniper from the Philippines!
And Whoopi, he will miss the shot over there, but he will clutch that.
And one more on Wild Rilla!
For pro snipes, you can watch Whoopi because Whoopi is the best sniper for me.
Heaven, the last player in here, and Heaven gets taken down by Whoopi, and that's the way you did. Whoopi!
I think the biggest threat for me is the RSG, the Resurgence. They're so good, like especially now they've changed their lineup and their new team is stronger. But my message for them is we will still give them a good fight, and we're preparing new play style for them as well.
Whoopi is down as well. Jay-Z with a shotgun of his own, trying to get everyone down. Jay-Z has one. Oh, Jay-Z gonna get it. Jay-Z gonna get it. Dolphin goes down. Indra gets taken down. Jing has him, and now it is still 3v4. The takedown is trying to be made. NRS is down to just one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here yet again with the ID and PH Invitational for that one series we have watched just now. That was an insane one. And the other one, the other two, surely is going to be levels above the first one we have seen. Sakaichi and the phenomenal AJ Mustachio with you guys today. Wow. Two more series, bro.
Wait, what the hell, Garena? How come Sakaichi got a cap? Where's the Mustachio's cap? Nah, I cannot accept this. Where is the mustache? I'm still waiting for my bomber jacket, all right? I want the Call of Duty mobile bomber jacket. Garena, I'm making it loud and clear, okay? The Mustachio wants the bomber jacket. One day, just the blazer kind of gets a little stinky, okay? When I keep wearing it again and again. No amount of laundry can save it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. But can something save ID from the imminent destruction that PH wants to bring upon them, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Because the PDR Reborn has just absolutely annihilated RIMO Sadewa. Yes, we did see a fight back in there to grab that 1 point that they had, but it is just not enough. Bonafide Esports, this time as they come back in here representing ID, will they be able to take down PH? Triple V Esports will have a lot to say about that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. But as we move in, Sakaichi, we will be able to tell which region is the most feared region in the Call of Duty mobile world.
Wow. Two of the most dominant, and we will see which one is the best one out of this one. And Bonafide Esports going up against Triple V Esports. What better way just before the main event, right? But this is one of the best teams in ID as well is Bonafide, as we are going to see Tricksters, Vio, Mystics, Asher, as well as Seven right here for the side of formerly the Deus Virtutum, and now is Bonafide Esports.
Asha, my ex-girlfriend's name. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have an ex-girlfriend named Asha. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Bonafide coming in here. Like we mentioned, right? We want to see them bring in their best to this match. Triple V Esports, the boys that will be facing them up. Let's take a quick look at their lineup instead right now. Nick Flip, HXS, Mac, Crims, Jean, and if they need him, Ron will step in to wave that Filipino flag right up there in the air, right? Of course, ID is not going to have a very, very easy day in here because we have seen the combination as of Mac as well as Jean when they go in there for those, CQCs, the KRM, Sakaichi. It's just going to be a crazy gameplay in there. And HXS, of course, is going to be pulling out his snipers. The boys from ID, they've got a lot to handle in here, but Bonafide is truly a Bonafide squad. So I don't think they're going to have a lot of issues in this match. If you were given one pick, Sakaichi, I'm not going to put you in the spot yet again. I want the audience, all of you watching, who do you think is going to be able to win this series? Is it going to be Bonafide or Triple V? Whilst you guys let us know in the comment section, let's jump over to the ban and picks and see exactly where will the squads be fighting it out.
Well, this is going to be a very, very tough nut to crack, but Triple V is going to get the first pick and bans over here. So let's see. At hardpoint, they are banning Crossfire. Bonafide said no to firing range. So, well, we all know that PH loves firing range so much, but Standoff is their another favorite as well for the side that has been managed and coached by Jericho. Maybe he told his boys, okay, let's see. We just put them in standoff and see how it goes because Triple V Esports is so dominant in this one.
Yeah, man. I mean, lots of buildings in here, a preferred sniping map. So HXS is going to be super duper excited. Well, it is a Triple V pick, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So go figure, right? I mean, multiple spots in there for those long range combats for those snipes. And the secondary levels of those buildings, you and I, Sakaichi, we have seen it, right? With the XS1 Goliaths going up to the second floor, just holding the Bravo point. That's going to be so painful if, either one of those squads have to face off a XS1 in that way. But of course, if this is anything like the opening series that we have seen thus far, XS1s are not going to be lasting that long. Search and Destroy, on the other hand, a slower paced gameplay, Crossfire and Crash gets ticked off by both of these squads. And it's going to be the Summit gameplay, Sakaichi, for the Search and Destroy.
Summit for Bonafide. They truly has personified themselves in Summit in their most recent tournament as well. So this is going to be one of the best ever for them. Search and Destroy Summit is kind of a big map. Is gonna be so tough as well. Remember, the bomb sites are so easily being sniped as well in this map, but
yeah,
it's going to be chaos all along.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big map, but it's a super duper narrow map, right? It's just one way there, one way back. Well, technically 3 ways there, 3 way back. But we'll see exactly how they go in here for the push, right? Because the platforms and the buildings will definitely help them out to, take the better one against the other squad. But domination, possibly the last match of the game. Standoff and firing range gets blocked off. And it's going to be Summit all over again. And domination, when we bring domination into Summit, Sakaichi, it's going to be, I mean, okay, wait, first of all, any domination is going to be a score streaks galore game. But Summit especially, right, with so many of those engagements happening at control room number 2, you know for a fact these players are going to be raking up those points super duper fast at the start of the game, at the get-go.
But here's the thing as well. There are so many buildings. There are so many places where you can take cover as well. So VTOL is going to be hardly played. Is going to be XS1 galore maybe in this one?
Well,
Summit again. Summit again at hardpoint.
3 matches back-to-back Summit, and then we finish it off with Standoff. I like these two squads. I like how they played out, man.
Yeah. They're playing all these mind games as well to see who are the best in Standoff, who is the best in Summit as well. But 3 Summits in a row is going to be very, very interesting to watch because It's just all the same maps. It's down to the skills of the players.
Absolutely. Well, with the two map picks that we have just seen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we can expect to see a lot of those snipers as well as the shotguns, popping off as we move into the matches. Because both of these maps, they kind of showcase multiple various buildings that these squads can go in here to look for the cover, like you've mentioned, Sakaichi, from those VTOLs, but also to sneak around in, again, just to meet their enemies face to face for those CQCs, right? So let's see exactly how things kick off, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is going to be match number 1. ID versus PH. Bonafide will take it up against Triple V Esports. Sakaichi, take it away.
Oh, the first hardpoint is down already, and Triple V, as they pick this map, they are going to take the first one. But this is going to be an absolute chaos at first hardpoint, as it is very, very open in this one. But Bonafide is going to have a tough nut to crack over here, as Triple V is locking down the first hardpoint so well, although in the open space as well. And they are raking kills all over the place already. Bonafide is nowhere near the entrance of that point. And finally, Tricksters is doing it for them, raking some points, some early points for the ID side, but then gets traded away just like that by HSS, as they need it with 2 of them. HSS and Nipflip with that 2-piece just to defend it so well. Nipflip with a 3rd as well. Wow, wait, what a start for the PK side.
Absolutely crazy gameplay by Nipflip, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Yes, Bonafide goes in there for a few seconds, but we can see that Triple V is already heading into hardpoint number 2. There you go, the boys from Triple V holding on, locking down the hardpoint. Here comes Bonafide, Asha right now. Arctic 50 gameplay, what a takedown right to the chest. But HXS going crazy with his chopper as well. Asha with yet another sniper takedown, and this time Bonafide heads in for the hardpoint.
Yeah, and Asha, oh wow, that sniper just like that. Oh, yet again, Asha all the way, but gets taken down just like that by HSS. Yet again, who else but Bonafide is still with the hardpoint. The second hardpoint is one of the hardest to actually take it away, but Triple V has just done it.
Well, the choppers as well as KRMs galore in this game thus far. The 3-on-1 situation. Bonafide doing so well. They will pick up these points. 60-26 right now. If they manage to close this off, they should be somewhere around the high 30 range. Not very far away from Triple V. But as you can see, Triple V is already focusing in on the next hard point of the game. Viol goes in there. ASM-10 to the face. And it looks like, what a takeover. Bonafide might be able to take this hardpoint right now, Sakaichi.
Yes, they are now going upstairs, but it is currently being taken by Triple V. But just like that, Viol as well, he just goes there. But that's a trophy system by him, as well as a transform shield. That was a very, very smart one. Oh,
yes,
but gets taken down just like that.
I mean, I've never seen anyone use the transform shield in that way. The 2 high borders blocking off the 2 windows almost perfectly. And just the middle part in there for him to peek in and out. A superb whole boy Bonafide. And on that note, they take the lead. Nipflip coming in with a takedown, but still Bonafide in there. And they are strong, Sakaichi.
Wow, Bonafide with that wonderful tactic as well, just to defend. But Triple V finally taking it after like seemingly 4-5 seconds of Bonafide personified. And now Triple V is looking to just narrow the scoreline to just 1, heading into the next hardpoint. Oh no! It's just the equalizing point as we head into hardpoint number 4. This is gonna be insane. This is gonna be a huge one, a huge hardpoint for both of them, as they are having a war just outside of it, as Triple V will be taking the hardpoint.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the score streak galore might just pop up shortly. HXS in there, the cluster strike as well as the XS1 already activated. Are we going to be able to see them make a comeback in here? Bonafide, they have fought so well so far to catch up, but Triple V gonna be pulling it away for the time being. Are we gonna be able to see this? Nipflip, Jean, Charlie in here as well. 1-1-1 for VVV, and Bonafide still needs to play catch up.
Ooh, that was a fine defense as well from all the flanks from that fourth hard point as well. And Bonafide has got none. 0 points in this one. And Triple V are already going back to the first hard point, to that open space yet again with just 18 points left. And here comes all the cluster strikes, all the score streaks are going to come in for both these teams. And Bonafide, they are just left with one. And Triple V is closing in for the first victory over here in this second series for the IDXPH Invitationals. Bonafide trying their best, but I don't think it was enough, AJ. As Triple V, Benny, VD, VG, ooh. Okay.
Oh, just like that. I really thought, okay, maybe they might come in here and fight it off, right? But Veni Vidi Vici, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it literally means I came, I saw, I conquered. And Bonafide has just been conquered at the hard point. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it looks like ID needs to bring in the fight, because thus far they seem to be lacking the spice that their Ayam Penyet usually brings in here, Sakaichi, don't you think?
Oh, wow. I love Ayam Penyet though.
So
But the
do I, bro.
spice is not there yet. They need to up the levels because they have been losing hard points now. You don't want to go into a hard point thinking that, oh, ID team surely will lose. No, you don't say that. But this is what it shows. Triple V conquered by 150 to 76, and that's the opener. But remember this one thing, AJ, and ladies and gentlemen as well, the next 3 games are going to be played at Summit.
Yeah, but what a fight it was, right? Because when we went into hard points, Sakaichi, to a point where okay, wait. Let's make one simple point in here first. 76, 76, that's how we went to the halfway point. And from the second half onwards, it was Triple V all the freaking way. I mean, that in itself shows the quality that PH brings in here. But the question that I would like to put forth is for ID. What the hell happened? Because up to this 76 point, it was such an equal match. But from then on, it's like they just gave it up. They didn't want to go in for those points anymore. Because if they wanted to, when they wanted to, they were able to fight back really, really well. So hopefully in Search and Destroy, Bonafide continues to push in here without holding back. Because if they don't, it is going to be yet another PH victory in here.
Yeah, but here's the thing yet again, right? In that fourth hard point, when Triple V get in there, they just repel everyone who tries to come in. And then, one thing that I saw is that the ID players, they respawn so far away from that fourth hard point. Maybe that's what makes it so hard. And then they get spawn trapped as well, which makes it even tougher. And that's why they get that full-on 60 points in that fourth hard point. And then, going back to the first hard point for the fifth one, it's also easy for Triple V because they have been in control, not just with the hard point, but with the spawns as well. It is all going well for them.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hopefully things go better for Bonafide in this game. It's going to be Search and Destroy. Asha with the Arctic 50, but Asha's going to make a mistake right now. One player coming in for the backstab. Asha taken down by HXX's snipe. And it's just like that, a 4-on-1 with just missing this KRM. But you know what? Scratch that. Triple V takes round number 1.
That was very, very quick though. Just one mistake and VVV just takes it away. They hunt on this. They just eat on these kinds of mistakes and they hunted Bonafide players again and again and again. It's like a TDM in that first one.
Yeah, man. Asha misses this one as well. HXS coming in. Oh, taken down by BO. Nick Flip goes out as well. Crims takes Asha out of the equation. It's a 3-on-3 situation, Sakaichi. Crims in trouble. Charlie's Fennec gameplay doesn't hit the mark.
Oh, Charlie needs to do it alone. He gets one, but he needs to get VO, who has 2 just now. And now is...
Yeah, man.
Ooh. That was a very, very long rotation by Charlie as well. VO is on the chase as well. coming from that control room as well. He's going to the control room and they will engage. Now it's 1v1. Vio just so close. But Vio gets taken down and Charlie with that 1v2 clutch to make it 2-0.
Fennec on Fennec. Charlie, he just had the better neck. I don't know. That rhymes, but it doesn't make any sense. But just go with it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Just go with it. 2-0 right now. Triple V. They have the lead. They want the win. John, Fennec gameplay goes in here, holds back up at the cable car platform just for the time being. Control room number 2, on the other hand, full of Bonafide players. How are they going to be able to go in for the plant? Is it going to be the Alpha? Viol almost taken down. HXS snaps out 7. Viol on the chase, eliminated. Oh, what a play by Triple V so far, but it's a 3-on-2 right now. HXS on the back foot.
Oh, HXS just scoping. Oh, he gets Asha. Asha just shows himself too much over there. Now it's 2v2, and the bomb is still on the ground. Bonafide is not even thinking about Mystics. Fine play with that 2-piece to take it. 1 point back. Bonafide, they really needed this.
That could be just the thing that they needed, Sakaichi. Maybe that's the wake-up call that Triple V needed to have. Maybe that wake-up call might shake Triple V to hold back a little bit, and Bonafide can take advantage. But it doesn't look like that's the case. Triple V goes in there. Tacticals all out. Asha finally takes out Nick Flip. Looks like the bad streak is over. Charlie taken out as well. Asha going in for one more, but Grim says, please get out of here. John on Message. Trickster takes down Grim. HXX with a quick takedown. HXS almost eliminated. Viol with the Fennec gameplay, but it's a 2-on-1 right now. HXS, Viol gets away.
Oh, he just regroups a little bit and takes one down and takes two. Oh, nearly takes 2, but HXS with that trade as well. He nearly made that 1v2 clutch on a roll, but Triple V just makes it triple points for them.
I mean, that's a very smart gameplay, man, for HXS to pick up the ASM and go in for the push. They pushed in with the 2 players. PH playing the game well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. No ego gameplay, full-on communication. Trickster's waiting with the ASM, goes in for the shots. It is going to be the control room hold for Bonafide for the time being. They can go in for the pick, either Alpha or Bravo. I mean, they are right here at the middle. But Triple V Charlie opens it up. Asha, good night, bye-bye. It's a 5-on-4, guys.
Oh, Nick Flip gets down by Mystics, but everything is happening in that control room number 2 right here. If someone is going to take it down, a Bonafide, everyone is taking that kills left, right, and center. 3v1 planting finally happening at the 5th round, and it is going to be done at Alpha. What will Charlie do? He needs to do this all by himself right here.
Well, it's a 2-on-1 situation right there, and he doesn't get it. I mean, eventually it would have been a 3-on-1, but just the 2 players alone going up against Charlie with his Fennec of all is more than enough, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Even if he managed to take down 1 player, I think, you know, Bonafide just positioned themselves so well there that the Fennec will not be able to do tremendous damage. I mean, with the awesome fire rate, but with the clip size that is as tiny as a mouse here, you know, you really need to get lucky with it sometimes. Mesix comes in here, MW11 in hand right now. Raw pistol takedown, but gets traded out by Crims instantaneously. At the moment, it's a 3-on-3.
3v3 situation, but remember, Triple V still has the bomb. John now on the attack right here, but Crims is all alone. Asha as well as Tricksters as well. Tricksters nearly takes him down. Crims really need to go out of harm's way, but ooh, well played by Tricksters. 3-3.
Oh, what a fight back in here. ID as well as PH. Neither region wants to back down. We are all equal, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. But is this gonna be just like the first match in here? Is Bonafide gonna fight so well up to the halfway point and then give it away to Triple V in the second half? Because this is the second half. HXS is gonna go in for the push. It's a 4-on-2 situation. Just as I didn't really predict. I actually asked a question. It could just turn out that way, Sakaichi. With a 3-on-2 situation right now. Nick Flip, ARM! No, misses, but doesn't miss the 3rd time.
Oh, now it's just 7. One of the best players in playoff week number 1 in the playoff in ID. He gets 1 already. He needs to take down Crims as well at HSS, but the planting is been done at Alpha. So 7 will have to make the call right here with just 45 seconds to go, AJ.
Oh, he has been spotted. It is the Fennec going up. Oh, the Fennec takedown on Crims. And right now, HXS needs to be super duper careful. He brings out his own Fennec, but it is HXS that takes him down. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let this not become true. Please let this not be like game number 1. Bonafide needs to buck up right now because the second half looks like it is their kryptonite.
Uh-oh. They'll have to do something right here, Bonafide, because Triple V is looking absolutely dangerous whenever they are on the attack. We've seen this a lot of times in major competitions before. Ooh, with a 2-piece to begin with. This is gonna be tough.
Oh, but just like that, 7 is the only player left, and he gets taken down by Crims as well. Holy crap. I think it's about to come true.
Oh my goodness me. Commentator's curse, I should say, AJ. The second half is...
It's solid,
wow.
bro. It's happening just the way I thought it would. I mean, if they don't come back in here in this point, it could just mean second halves are just not Bonafide's thing. And you just can't be a pro squad if second halves are not your thing. So Bonafide really needs to make a comeback in here. Nick Flip takes down 7 for the opener.
Oh, and then they just want to end this in a flash as Alpha is where the bomb has been planted. As you can see, Tricksters, everyone from Bonafide has to make that long rotation, but now it's just 5v2. This is going to be tough for VO as well as Me6 as Nick Flip is trying his best. 1v1 situation with Me6 as well. And Me6 is gonna get outnumbered eventually, but all the slides as well. Me6 takes down Crims, VO as well, but VO gets taken down.
Oh,
2v1,
survival.
Crims is done as well. Oh my goodness me, Me6 and Charlie. Charlie is all alone at Alpha, 10 seconds. He needs to make this play. Me6 never spotted him. Oh my god. Oh, he gets it, but no time.
What?
No
but
time.
too late though. Too late.
Hello. Hello. Why is there animal?
The final, because sprays, emotes and dances are not allowed, but the sprays are allowed, and he got
sprays are
okay.
in there.
Wait,
Okay,
there's 2 ways. There are 2 ways. There are 2 ways to take a look at that, right? Either he's saying that I just owned your asses with those takedowns. If only my squad could survive slightly longer, or he meant it as, okay, fine, Triple V. You guys own this, right? We got owned because either way, although he went in for that tremendous gameplay, slipping and sliding, avoiding those shots, because let me tell you this, Nick Flip is a freaking pro when it comes to the KRM. His aim is a dead shot, okay? He does not miss. And to get away from Nick Flip's shots again and again and again, that takes a lot of skill. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the second half was the kryptonite for the squad from ID. Bonafide just cannot get it done in the second half. What is going on, Sakaichi?
They really need to improve that second half performance. Although, it's not that they're not playing well. They played so well. They played tremendously.
In the first half?
That. No. I mean in the second half as well. But most of the times, it goes down to just like 1 play or 2 plays needing to make a clutch. And sometimes it's just so hard when you got the players of caliber of, well, you know, players like Nick Flip, players like HXS, Crims, you know, all these players, they don't miss shots, as you mentioned, especially Nick Flip. So when you need like 1 or 2 players to make that clutch, I don't know, it's like a second wind for Bonafide when they are down to just 1 or 2. That 1 or 2 players, no matter who that man is, no matter who that player is, he's going to make something happen. He's going to make this round even more interesting. And I don't think the scoreline makes justice, although the second half proves to be a kryptonite. But 6-3, I think the score flatters Triple V a little bit more, given that the late fight back in every single round that this ID team did.
Well, I don't know, Sakaichi. I feel like, you know, ID can do so much better than this. We've seen their quality before in here, but Bonafide, Bonafide is just not doing themselves any justice at all whatsoever right now. I mean, come on, you guys who are watching this, let us know in the comment section if or not this is Bonafide's, you know, legit 100% performance, right? Because they keep going in there, they keep giving it their best, but at the end of the day, Triple V seems to be just one step ahead every single freaking inch of the way. This is going to be match number 3 at Summit yet again. Domination is the name of the game. Whether or not Triple V goes in for a full-on 3-0 or Bonafide pushes back. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's see.
Oh, domination is going to be absolutely huge for both these teams, alright? It's do or die for Bonafide. For Triple V, they can hand it the first donut of the day, something that PDR Reborn couldn't do in the first series.
Oh well, Nick Flip, KRM action goes in there. Messick takes him out. It's going to be Tricksters on HXS. He's got the UAV out there already. Hunter Killer drone in hand as well. 6-6 on the board at the moment. Bro, control room being picked up by Bonafide. And it looks like ID looks to push forward.
Oh, ID, Bonafide, I got 2 already, Bravo and Charlie. And they're looking absolutely well in the defense. But remember, this is just the first half of things. As Triple V are trying very, very best. Their very best 3 kills, 4 kills in a row already. And they are trying to take at least Charlie or Bravo to bring the game up to their favor yet again. But, ooh, well played. I mean, sits over there.
I mean, absolutely solid gameplay with the Thermite, and then goes back in there with the follow-up shots. Asha shining as well. Nick Flip going in for the chase. Asha going to get taken down. There you go. Goodbye, Asha. Nick Flip, KRM, one more. And oh! He gets the 2. Yes, he does get the 2. This is Nick Flip, yo. Goes in for yet another. But this time, Asha with that beautiful chopper comeback. But is it going to be enough? Triple V, although Nick Flip goes in here. Frag number 1, 2, 3, 4. It's Phil, Bravo, and Charlie with Bonafide. So the boys from Triple V just need to work a little bit harder, Sakaichi.
Yeah, they are having the kills, but they didn't get the objectives right. This is the problem a little bit for the Triple V side, as Bonafide are closing in just 30 points away. Tricksters as well, defending so well from that Bravo, from that control room number 2. Defended so well there. Is the ID side Bonafide.
Oh, I mean, yes, they could be holding back in here. They could be going in for their score streaks. But the game that Triple V is playing right now is such a dangerous one. Collecting those points for the score streaks are going to be helping in the second half. But if the points just get away too far out of hand and it manages to, you know, land in the Bonafide pockets, Triple V is going to have such a difficult second half in here. But for the time being, ID has been absolutely perfect. 7 coming in there. KRM goes in for the top up, for that reload. Trickster, War Machine in here as well. Bonafide all the freaking way for the time being.
And Triple V as well, as you can see, they are just defending Alpha. They don't want that triple cap just before the end of the first half. And Nick Flick is just trying to get that Bravo just before, but it's going to be 75-41 in the favor of the ID side. Maybe for these ID sides, domination might be their thing, but remember, second half, what Mustachio AJ said as the Kryptonite is coming out.
Well, let's see, man. This is the second half. This can be the moment, the match that Bonafide proves that the second half curse is no such a thing in existence. HXS Annihilator gameplay goes in for the push right now. Oh, what a double! Oh, was that a double kill? I thought that was a double kill in there. HXS, we get another, and a beautiful takedown goes in. BY15 unable to shine just the same. It's gonna be Triple V right now. Alpha has been captured. They are picking up those points. Charlie with the takedown, but gets traded out by Viol immediately.
Yeah, and still Bravo, the control room number 2 is still unintended, and Bonafide gets point Charlie so late when Triple V already has got like what, 7 points in, and now it is going to be Bravo, the control room number 2 being fought again and again and again. All chaos are going to happen in this sort of area, in this building. all the way
Well.
again, but now, oh, XS1 Goliath is coming in already for Triple V. HSS coming in with, oh, well played, John, well played. On
Oh, but the
Tricksters,
Thermite
who
on the
also has got
HXS
it.
right now. Yeah, Amazing gets taken down. HXS still shining for the time being, but the XS1 is going to run out of time. 27 HP more. XS1 not effective at all by HXS. He made the wrong move. He chose to go in for the flank. He chose to not go in directly for the point capture. That could have cost him. That could have cost Triple V the match. And the Bravo capture right now coming in from Bonafide. And what a quick way to do it. They get
look
it.
at Alpha.
Annihilator going up on fire for Asha.
Oh, Alpha, now they got a triple cap, but Bravo as well as Charlie is so dangerous for Bonafide and Triple V nearing captured. 2-1 right now, 2-1. Charlie also gets taken by Triple V Esports. This is gonna be huge for them in the second half.
Absolutely, XS1 on the way. Annihilator from Wheel almost taken down. Oh, Wheel still doing so good. But here comes the XS1. Grim this time. And they will go in for the Bravo push, but gets lost to Bonafide immediately. Even the XS1 could not stop them. Trickster coming in with the War Machine, heading in for the Charlie capture as well. Triple V multi-takedown, but the War Machine couldn't do much in there. Alpha and Charlie belong to Triple V. And HXS goes crazy with the VTOL gameplay, but good night VTOL. There's Bonafide as they get snuffed out of the air.
But maybe just a little bit of damage that has been done because they got Alpha and Charlie, although Charlie has been trying to be taken back by Bonafide. But everything is happening as Triple V won a 3 cap over here actually, and Tricksters is the one coming in with a VTOL of his own. Just trying to just defend it so well.
Solid gameplay coming in here from the ID side. But look at this. Alpha captured by Triple V. Bonafide trying to go in there for the triple cap. They managed to save Alpha Triple V. But Bravo and Charlie in the hands of Bonafide. 122-100. Such a crazy close match between the two squads. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Can ID finally get it done? Here comes May6 going crazy with the panic gameplay. Almost gets a yet another takedown, but Bonafide snuffed out of that as well.
But the damage might have been done. Me6 with that 5 in a row kills just nearly takes Bonafide nearly to that 1 point to take it to game number 4. Tricksters as well with the XS1 Goliath to just park himself at Alpha. Now he's going for it. There are 2 players and he gets taken down. XS1 Goliath couldn't do much, but VO as well, the XS1 Goliath just to defend that Bravo point, that controller number 2, and this should be game over for game number 3, AJ.
Oh, absolutely. Finally, Bonafide manages to work their way out of it. The second half, no longer their weak link, no longer the opportunity for Triple V to pull the victory back. Because this time, it is Bonafide that takes it all the way, and ID takes their first win in series number 2. What a play, what a comeback. But can they repeat this in game number 4, Sakaichi? That's gonna be the question for the moment.
All these ID teams might actually hope that every map is domination because they are so good at domination. As you can see, all the tactical at the last as well. XS1 Goliath parked in at almost all the points. Oh, 2 actually. Yep. 1 at Alpha to go for the triple cap, another at Bravo just to save it, just to defend it at the last moment. But even before that as well, AJ, they have been absolutely superior in taking at least 2 points for them, because in domination games you get 2 points against instead of your opponent's 1, you're almost guaranteed to win.
Absolutely right, and that's exactly what the gameplay or the game plan was for Bonafide, to go in there for 2 points and to their best ability hold on to it and not allow Triple V to come in for any of the 2. Triple V, on the other hand, consistently they were fighting and they were playing the defensive game instead of going out there for the all-out push and trying to take over the points from Bonafide. What they did was they tried to fight tooth and nail to protect the 1 point that they had. And when Bonafide saw the opportunity, they just swooped in again and again, attempting the triple cap, keeping Triple V distracted. And you know, that really put Triple V off, right? Because it is a point of, okay, shall we give up here and shall we go somewhere else? Or do we continue protecting the 1 point that we already have? And that's exactly where Triple V lost this match, Sakaichi. I mean, they kept going in there. The defensive gameplay was what Triple V chose to go with. They didn't show the usual type of aggression, and Bonafide was the better squad. They brought out the aggression within themselves, and what a beautiful win it has been. Hopefully, they can do it yet again and push us into match number 5 this time around.
Well, this time, maybe. Second time's a charm. But talking about the gameplay of Triple V, right? They are the aggressors in the first half, actually. They get all the kills, but not the objective. For some very odd reason, they could not take the objectives. They have more kills than their ID counterparts, but somehow, I don't know, they just didn't go for the points. Or is it just that towering defense of Bonafide when they actually get the points?
I mean, I think it's both, right? It's the teamwork, it's the towering defense, and most importantly, it was the map awareness by Bonafide at Summit. Archer comes in here with the snipes, and we can see it because every single time Bonafide swoops in there, the repetition of their movements very similar. But this time, Triple V trying to get the best of them at the Summit map. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is no longer domination. This is hard point, 1 point at a time, slow and easy. Every single round, we will have these fights. But for the time being, Triple V seems to be the better squad. Can Bonafide make a comeback in here? They will attempt.
Well, they cannot go to other points now when one has been locked down. They have to take it back. But Triple V has been doing so well to defend this first hard point at control room number 2. But Bonafide, they are not backing down without a fight as well. This is the third time they are fighting at Summit. Surely they must be knowing how each other are playing already.
Oh, absolutely right. I mean, look at Macy's come in here. ASM 10 gameplay. He's got the Shock RC ready, brings it out, but is he going to be able to use it? HXX going to be tormenting him. HXX, what a freaking play, man. BY15 to the face. Not even the Shock RC could help him out. And HXX, yet another one. Asha taken out of the equation. HXX on fire. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what a triple cap in there. What a 3 frag. And he will continue to push in as Triple V picks up even more points for themselves, Kaichi.
They just want to close this down on game number 4. They don't want a game number 5 because it seemingly is going to be very risky for them. And they knew that hardpoint is their fort. And now, but Bonafide is trying their best to actually contest this one. But 7 gets taken down just like that.
Oh, HXS. So fiery on the BY15. Triple V is showing a totally different side. When it was domination, and you are absolutely right, Sakaichi, it just looks like domination is Bonafide's cup of tea. His ID's cup of tea thus far for the 3rd seed as well as the 2nd seed squad. For Triple V, they are more of all-rounders, and Bonafide just happened to be better at domination. Because when we come back here at hardpoint, it's a no contest. Triple V goes all out, 72-18 so far. And they don't look like they want to take a pause on it. Bonafide making a comeback in here. Finally, they will be able to hold their ground for a bit.
Well, there are 3 ways to actually come into this hardpoint, and Triple V seemingly taking their time, taking their sweet time to actually make the ambush, and now they are going in for 7. Oh, but 7 nearly gets 3, but gets traded just like that. But the hardpoint is still with them. Bonafide is trying their very best. Die must defend this hardpoint because they need to make this comeback. And wow, they are wrecking a lot of points right here in this 3rd hardpoint. Well played defensively.
Yeah, it's enough. It's enough to catch up with Triple V in here. Triple V had no response for them at all. I mean, John coming in, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and right now, Triple V needs to back down and go in for the 4th hard point, right? Because there's no way Bonafide is going to be able to give this up. And with the 4 seconds on the clock right now, Triple V would be absolute mental to go in for those points. 72-71, Bonafide, what a catch up. But after this, let's see exactly how does Triple V hold this container on our left.
Triple V, like you said, they just make the rotation as quickly as possible, and they just, well played over there by Tricksters, but still, it's not enough because HSS with Annihilator as well takes him down just like that, and they're defending so well right here.
Yeah, they take each other down. Nick Flip with the defense. KRM on fire. Sean with the 2-piece. Messix and 7 down already. Nick Flip gonna pick these points up all the way. Triple V cannot close the game off on this hard point, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So they already need to start thinking, how are they going to approach the next hard point? How are they going to move back into the control room? 7 coming in with the KRM. HXS snuffs him out with his BY-15. He tells him, no new gun, no new meta is going to replace my BY. HXS with yet another one, almost taken down, but Asha snuffs him out with the chopper.
Oh, but they are making the rotation already. It's just 19 seconds, 19 points left for Venny, VD, Big G, and XS. One Goliath is coming in already for HXS just to close this one down. And although Bonafide has taken it just for the mere 2 seconds, Triple V has taken it back.
Oh, if this is yet another victory for PH. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what consistency it would be for a country to win back-to-back 3-1 against ID, right? ID is feared as one of the best regions to have the most talented, craziest players within their pool. But at the end of the day, PH steps into these matches and show them no matter how good they are, it is still gonna be PH right there at the top. Triple V Esports defeats Bonafide Esports to take series number 2 for PH, Sakaichi.
With the same scoreline as well. 3-1 it is for the side of PH. Triple V Esports proving that why they are one of the best teams, not only in PH, but in the whole MSP. But now they're stamping their authority against the ID side as well. Well taken victory and well played as well. But good game, well played as well for Bonafide, because they've been playing very, very well as well. But just maybe a little bit too short. Like you said, the second half of things. And some of the plays didn't go their way as well.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the thing.
Well, I mean, when we went into match number 4, it was no longer a curse of the second half because Triple V went all out in that game, right? I mean, it was hard point and we saw them lock down the control room, especially the way they held it. Of course, the third hard point was something that, Triple V just couldn't make a play on. I think Bonafide Esports, they were truly, truly solid at the third hard point. But all of the rest of the game, it was just Triple V from the start to the end. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, twice now ID has been defeated 3-1. Will the comeback be made by Dunia Games, by DG Esports, the number 1 seed for ID, taking on the number 1 seed for PH? It is going to be NRX Jeremiah 2911 going up against them. Sakaichi, you need to answer me right now. You cannot dodge this question. Is it going to be DG or is it going to be NRX? Take a pick, man. You need to take a pick.
Okay. Remember before this, they have met before, and Dunia Games actually took NRX Jeremiah down 3-0. You need to take that into consideration. Yes. And that was without Clove. That was without Dunia Games' best ever player.
Yeah.
And now they have that best player going up against NRX Jeremiah, who are also the champions of Garena, although they came back from that 3-0 defeat to actually go all the way.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Exactly, yeah.
I feel that I need to actually dodge this. This is so hard, AJ. You love to put me into this, right?
Nobody answers my damn question, man. I mean, no matter which shoutcaster comes in here, I keep asking them, who do you think will win? Nobody wants to answer the question the show puts forth. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it doesn't matter. Let's check out the highlights and see exactly how did PH once again manage to get a 3-1 victory over their friends ID.
Yeah, the first game, it looks so open up until the 76 all scoreline, where it has been triple V all the way. They have the spawns, they have the defense so well. Wow, and it feels like Bonafide has been hard done by in this first one, but I don't know, man. It maybe is because of the lockdown of that fourth hard point that makes it for them.
Yeah, absolutely right. I mean, Triple V, they went into this match super duper calculative. They saw each and every single opportunity and they went in for them, right? Not even giving up one of those chances. I mean, look at it, right? As we went into search and destroy Sakaichi, Triple V yet again. It was a beautiful push at the start. They were 2-0 up, but it was an amazing fight back from Bonafide as well. Asha missed the first few shots of the game, but towards the second half, Asha started to kind of pick up pace, but Triple V wouldn't let the game be dropped. They will go in there for the push, and at the end, no matter what Bonafide did, they managed to come back in there 3-3. But of course, you guys know how this ended. They managed to push it all the way up to 6. Very Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered, and that's exactly what Triple V has done today.
Yeah, and although they have been trying to fight back in each and every round in that search and destroy, it's so hard for Bonafide to do anything to Triple V. And then this domination. I believe that ID just loves domination maps because they just take it into their hands. They're not letting Triple V to take more than 2, or actually more than 1 point. Just 1
Yeah,
point,
man.
and then they just defend the 2.
Absolutely right. I mean, they were absolute monsters. And we can see when it comes to the aggressive gameplay, such as a domination type of match, ID is absolutely crazy to go up against. No matter how good you are, time and time again, the boys prove that they are just the more aggressive side. But when it came to those calculated moves, Bonafide just couldn't keep up. And that's just so upsetting, right? Because it would be amazing. It would be so much fun to see ID, give us a great fight in here. And we could just get our wishes to come true, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, because the next series might just be a little bit different. But for now, once again, congratulations to Triple V Esports for taking it up against Bonafide Esports and taking them down 3-1. What a play, what a series, Sakaichi, an absolutely solid one.
Yeah, solid from Triple V Esports. Surely they knew that there are something that needs to be improved, but
Yeah.
they have proven that they are one of the best right here, and they showed the solidity of the gameplay, the fluidity of movement, as well as the flexibility of changing tactics whenever needed, because they've won it tactically. They didn't win it in an aggressive way, in your face kind of thing, as we all know the ID side loves to do. But tactically, it's all down to these PH sides at the moment. But the series could change, because the third game, the main event, features only the best out of these two regions.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, but you don't get that immediately. A quick short break. Sakaichi and I will be right back for the grand finale.
I'm NRX from Team NRX Jeremiah 2911, and recently we just won the Garena Worlds qualifiers.
While Rilla on Idra right now. Crush moving in. Is Crush going to get a beautiful BY15 takedown on Wild Rilla? And one more in there for him. He survives for the time being. Beautifully done by Crush. Idra, the crazy chopper god. Idra chopper gameplay as usual. Goes in for the spam. 2 pieces immediately back to back. They are not rising up. They are getting shut down, baby, with a full-on lockdown by NRX.
I'm confident that when we go here in MSP group stage, I think we will perform well and we can show our best with other teams. We change a little bit in our game plan because we know other teams are studying us, of course. We prepared new tactics, new plays, and that's for you to watch out in the tournament.
Whoopi, your sniper of... Ah! Whoopi on team again! I give you the best sniper from the Philippines!
And Whoopi, he will miss the shot over there, but he will
on court. And one more on Wild Rilla.
For pro snipes, you can watch Whoopi because Whoopi is the best sniper for me.
Heaven, the last player in here, and Heaven gets taken down by Whoopi, and that's the way you did. Whoopi!
I think the biggest threat for me is the RSG, the Resurgence. They're so good, like especially now they've changed their lineup and their new team is stronger. But my message for them is we will still give them a good fight, and we're preparing new play style for them as well.
Whoopi is down as well. Jay-Z with a shotgun of his own. Trying to get everyone down. Jay-Z has one. Oh, Jay-Z gonna get it. Jay-Z gonna get it. Dolphin goes down. Indra gets taken down. Cheek has him. And now it is still 3v4. The takedown is trying to be made.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your ID versus PH Invitational. My name is AJ, and I am the Mustachio. With me at the table, the one and only Sakaichi. We are now at our final showdown between the best of the best from these two regions. From ID, none other than Dunia Games Esports, and from PH, your NRX Jeremiah 2911. Thus far, we haven't been able to take a pick from either squad, have we, Sakaichi? There's just no choosing between these two.
Oh wow. Okay, let's put the past aside, all right? Okay, before that, let's recap a little bit. PDR Reborn as well as Triple V Esports beating RIMO Sadewa as well as Bonafide Esports respectively with the same scoreline of 3-1. So PH done a 2-0 over ID over there, but it all comes down to this Dunia Games as well as NRX Jeremiah. And NRX Jeremiah just surely wanting to have a sweet revenge over here in this invitational show match. Although nothing really is in the nothing really is on the cards, but it's all for the pride. And as you can see, Dunia Games Esports, they have ZZ, Ihan, Zen, Clove, Jet Sky, as well as Venom for the ID Kings of Call of Duty Mobile.
Oh, and I just cannot wait for Clove to be in action today, Sakaichi. I mean, we were looking forward to see this player for so long now, and finally, we will be able to see him in action. Dunia Games, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, no small squad. They have beaten NRX in the past 3-0, and let's see if or not PH can get a one-up on them this time. Warren Z, Idra, Whoopi, Crush, Jay-Z, as well as Candy will be representing NRX Jeremiah 2911.
Yes, and these two teams, two fantastic teams. Just that there's one, like you said, AJ, we would love to see Clove in action. He was underage, that's why he could not participate in Garena Invitationals. But then again, Dunia Games has done brilliantly throughout the qualifiers. And remember as well, they took down NRX 3-0 in that. imagine
Okay.
them having clove right now. So wow, it's going to be a huge one. But NRX, surely they knew what's in store.
Well, let's see if or not. If or not DG will be able to bring in a repeat on those types of scores. The ban and pick is ready, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's just see exactly where will these showdowns happen. Dunia Games goes in, they win the coin toss, they will get the first pick. Hardpoint, Crossfire gets banned off by DG. Standoff banned off by NRX. Standoff banned off. It is gonna be a hardpoint match and none other than Firing Range, Sakai. An absolutely solid map. You guys have seen this map being played in here thus far a couple of times already. I mean, a small to medium-sized multiplayer map, right? And it is so I mean, it's a map favorite for those snipers as well as those shotgun players, isn't it, Sakai?
Ihan versus Whoopi. That's gonna be the first one.
Absolutely, right? I'm excited to see that. The second match, on the other hand, buddy.
Well, Crossfire is down by NRX Jeremiah, and then Dunia Games bans off Crash for the Search and Destroy. And which way will it go for the second game? NRX said, let's go to Summit. Before this, it's Firing Range. Now they go all the way up the snowy mountains. Wow.
Oh, I mean, I think the Summit map here has been inspired by RSG, right? Because whenever RSG met NRX on Summit, you know RSG kind of had the upper hand. And, you know, the boys from NRX, they never stopped grinding. And right now, Summit has become one of their strongest maps. So Search and Destroy, they need to watch out. But don't forget as well, this was exactly where the Ninja Diffuse happened, and NRX recently lost, right, to DVT. So I don't know, man. This map may be bittersweet for NRX.
Yeah, bittersweet, but it could be one of their best as well. Maybe that Ninja Diffuse was a once in a lifetime thing that we might see, but I don't know, man. This is going to be so tough, but all these map picks, Domination right now, Crossfire as well as Firing Range are down. As Dunia Games will get the pick, they pick Standoff. They're one of their best maps in Call of Duty Mobile as well.
Well, let's see if or not they will be able to take this, because ID has been absolutely phenomenal on domination matches thus far. We will be pushing it into Crash for Hardpoint for match number 4 and Standoff again for Search and Destroy if at all it is needed. But don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is a best out of 3. The teams will be looking forward to putting this away with just a 3 flat win. Both of these regions, they want the flex over the other. Thus far, PH has been doing absolutely amazing with their performance, and this is a chance for NRX to go in there and solidify it. Yes, we haven't been able to see a donut in here, but technically, if NRX gets the win, it is a donut to ID today.
That's a huge donut over there. If that is going to happen. But Dunia Games have all the credits. They have all the firepower going up against NRX. NRX also, remember, they are the champions of Garena. And although the World Championships have been cancelled, but they also have some huge accolades as well, NRX Jeremiah. So, although the mods of this chat here on stream, they said that do not spam the chats. I would love you guys to actually spam the chat with 2 hashtags. If you are from ID, you go for hashtag SuperDG. If you go for NRX, you go at hashtag NRX Lang Malakas. Let's go!
All right, it's going to be Indra that opens our day up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is going to be the very first match on Firing Range, and it looks like Hardpoint is just going to be the fun type of match to kick things off. The mid lane gets picked up by DG just for a little bit. Are we going to be able to see NRX sneak back in here? Clove almost taken down. Fennec, goodbye, says Warren Z. Zen takes Whoopi out of the equation. But for the time being, it has been 8 points in it for DG, and they will continue as they snatch it back for NRX.
Wow, Dunia Games having a seemingly better start over NRX. It's so back and forth. That's the type of match we love to see right here. No team dominating as of yet. 16 to 11 just like that in a very, very open space in the middle lane. And Junior Games, I think, will get the upper hand, but they are already rotating to the second hard point, first of all.
Yeah, man. I mean, there were a lot of questions, right, Sakaichi? Questions of whether or not NRX would have won the Garena Invitationals if Clove was allowed to compete. Well, today, all of the fans will get their questions answered. Yeah, Clove is in here, but thus far, DG looks like it is amazing for them to have this player on board. He is just blazing it up. I mean, thus far going in here, we have already 4 frags on the screen, and he is just not stopping. It's just a start. Zen goes in there with a 2-piece for himself with the Shock RC on assist, and it is still Dunia Games with those points, Agaichi.
Wow, they're not letting NRS to play their game at all right here. Venom with a 3-piece as well just now. Zen and Glow, everyone going up for Junior Games as NRS. Kendi is trying his best, but just gets traded by Close 2-piece over there. And Junior Games not giving NRS any chance after all. Maybe they are enraged by the fallen 2 ID team brothers.
Why would they give them the chance, right? Dunia Games was so upset, so disappointed when they couldn't win the Garena Invitationals. This time, this is sort of retribution, you know. I mean, yes, they don't get any prizes out of this. They don't get any prize pool money, nothing. But it's all for that flex, right? DG wants that ability to flex. They go in for the hard point this time. But at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, NRX is there to attempt, but they cannot do anything against DG right now. Sakaichi, this is an absolute lockdown coming from ID. I have never seen the boys from NRX push back like this before.
Yeah, and remember as well, that third hard point, they're actually, okay, they have the transform shield, but not in the middle, not in the entrance whatsoever. They have it at the corner to just making an ambush whenever NRS players are coming in. So it makes it so hard for the PH team, the Kings of PH, to actually do anything about it. So that's why
Absolutely.
DG, wow, tactically, they are so good in this one.
Jay-Z has changed his name to Sad Jay-Z. We don't know why is Jay-Z sad, but if this is the performance for NRX Jeremiah, Jay-Z should be sad as the captain, because NRX Jeremiah is really not performing at all in this match. 139, 140 it should be right now, and it looks like Dunia Games is going in for a push all the way to the end. 148 to 14, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, NRX just got crushed by ID.
Oh my god, I never see that coming. I never see that coming. Okay, to be honest, I have never seen that coming. Because, yes, Dunia Games is a very fantastic team, but NRX as well, you know. They have proven to all of us whenever we thought that they are going down, whenever we thought that, oh, NRX is no longer being there, they're hiding everything. No, it's Dunia Games' domination in this first map. They never gave any point after the second hard point after all.
Nothing at all, right? I mean, Dunia Games went all out in this one. And like I said, Sakaichi, this is retribution for them. Because at the Garena Invitationals, they believe that they should have been the squad to go in there and, you know, just literally bunkos everything out and get out of there with the title and then move on to the world stage, right? But it was NRX that managed to win it on those big stages. So DG definitely not happy about it at all. As we go into Search and Destroy, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, would it just purely be searching and destroying of NRX players, or can PH make a comeback in here? Because when it went to the first game, it was an astounding 150 to 14 victory for ID.
Well, if that is to happen for the PH side, they need to shut up. They need to shut down 2 players, Venom and Clove. These 2 has been insane in that first map. And if they want to do it, these 2 needs to be taken down instantaneously. There's no one-man carry. There's 2-man carry. And these 2 are a real tough nut to crack. So NRX Jeremiah will have to bring something in to the hat.
Well,
They
the-
had to pull a rabbit out of the hat.
Absolutely, absolutely. No doubt about that, Sakaichi. But this is the test for NRX Jeremiah right now, right? Because what could have been the very first historic moment for NRX, the very first world champions, because the boys from a PH, NRX, they really felt like they had a winning chance. They could go in there and bag it all up. But the question is, if you cannot even take down DG, what makes you think you can go up there to the world stage and bag the whole thing, right? So all that confidence, all that talk needs to come with a little bit of action as well. And here is Dunia Games posing many difficult questions for NRX today. How is NRX going to answer these questions? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, search and destroy. We will see how does NRX respond.
Well, Ihan versus Whoopi, as I said, pre-game. Will it be the same thing as we go on the attack? We have Dunia Games up first. Clove and Venom are down. Both of them are down. This might be a good chance, but the planting has been done at Alpha over here for the ID size 2v2. Just like that, AJ. That was very quick.
Oh, superbly quick. And here comes Dunia Games right now. I thought they were going to go in for the push. Getting caught out right now with a backstab maybe. Echo gameplay. Oh no! Zezex takes out Whoopi from the back. Candy right now. Oh, come on. With the trip mine, tripping Candy out. It looks like NRX Jeremiah 29-11 is down a slippery slope and they cannot break their fall, Sakaichi. Dunia Games starting things off strong.
NRS did took Clove and Venom out, but somehow Zhang, DZ, Ihan, there are no pushovers as well. This is gonna be very frightening for the side of NRS. They have to do something better if they are to take this victory at Search and Destroy.
Oh, look at the backstab in here by sad Jay-Z, I have to call him. He's a sad Jay-Z. Jay-Z is very sad because the Worlds got cancelled, right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. But it's unfortunate because COVID-19 had to strike. It's nothing that, obviously we didn't want the Worlds to be cancelled. Everybody wanted to see the World Championships. But if the pandemic just wouldn't allow us, there's nothing much that we can do. We will miss it for now, but of course, that's going to just amp up the hype for the World Championships when we move into 2021. But for now, NRX does manage to pull 1 point back, Sakaichi. Is that going to be enough? We need to see. This is round number 3.
Yeah, and Set Jay-Z as well was the one making the MVP play in that last round, but now everyone is being taken down in that smoke as well. All the spammings are happening. 3v2, 2v2 as well. Whoopi is taken down by ZZ. And Warren, Idra going out against ZZ and Ihan. Oh, just 1v1 left, but then again, Idra with his absolute insane gameplay as well, bringing NRS back up 2-1.
Well, let's see if another 2-1 is enough, because in game number 1, NRX got shut down terribly, Sakaichi, okay? That was on the verge of embarrassing for NRX. Coming back in here for game number 2 is no if, buts, or maybes. It is a do or die situation. But oh, look at this, man. Sad Daisy goes on a rampage. So does Warren Z, following up behind him. It's a 4-on-2 situation. Venom tries to equal things up. Warren Z taken down. And it's a 3-on-2 right now. Zezex going in here. ASM10 gameplay. Switches it around. Pulls out the Fennec instead. Goes in there. Look at the, he goes in there around those corners with the pre-fire. It is just so intimidating when you come across players like this, Akaichi.
Yeah, because you can actually fake where you actually might be, because after that you just make that rotation, and now it's ZZ yet again, pre-fire. They just don't know where he went, and finally gets taken down there, Venom. And ZZ as well, 1v3. Oh, it's just 1v1. Well played by ZZ. ZZ!
Oh! What a clutch by Zezex, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. What a freaking clutch by Zezex. 9 kills on the board so far. And Dunia Games makes a comeback in here because Zezex is on fire.
2-2. What a play. 1v3 just like that, all by himself. This is gonna be a huge one for Dunia Games if they can bring on the momentum up from here.
Well said, JC. An opportunity right now. Gets the backstep. Oh no! One shot in there. Oh, finally. What is happening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? NRX not on their usual performance. But of course, in this round, they are quite solid, leaving them in a 4-on-1 situation. But Zen right now, Fennec gameplay. He goes in for a quick one. Goes in right there behind. He tries to get yet another one. He needs to play this slow. Bomb on hand right now. He has been spotted out. 87 HP on the chase right now by 3 players. Is he going to be able to take one more? Here comes Whoopi. Whoopi, Fennec, take him down. But so low on the HP. And Zen gets eliminated by Idra.
He gets flanked. That's it. He gets flanked. He gets one, but somehow there's someone behind him. And he cannot do much, you know, with that low HP as well. 3-2.
I mean, if only he had just at least one more player in there for the backup, right? DG could have pulled yet another point back. But it looks like NRX, with a small lead so far, will continue to look for more opportunities. Whoopi with the takedown. Here comes Venom right in front. Oh, Trip Mine destroyed. One more opportunity, but no! It's snuffed out by Zen. It runs the performance right now. A 2-piece by him, and they will push on. A 3-on-2 situation. Here comes one more opportunity. Hydra this time doesn't manage the takedown. Zen Fennec gameplay, he goes in for the long flank.
Yeah, but the bomb has been planted at Bravo, so the emphasis is on NRX Jeremiah. Idra from behind as well. Takes down Ihan, so Zen is all alone going up against Warren Z. He gets Warren, so 2v1. Zen, he needs to do this all alone. Maybe stalling a little bit, but the push has been made by both of them. Zen! Oh my god, Zen! Nearly gets Kendi. Kendi with just 23 HP left. Just run away. No. But the diffuser
What is Kendi doing?
Kendi! Hello! Why? Oh my god!
What a freaking play. Dunia Games is a different sort of beast. Step aside, NRX Jeremiah. Here comes DG to take the freaking throne. If NRX doesn't wake up right now, this is gonna be a very embarrassing loss to the ID region. The boys who wanted to represent the whole of Garena. The boys who managed to get the opportunity to represent the whole of Garena. The boys who wanted to be called world champions are right now being owned by the ID region. Zen Fennec gameplay, yet another opportunity, goes in for the push. One player in front of him, another one right onto his right hand side. It's a 3-3 situation for now. NRX with the plan. How will DG respond?
Oh my god, it's just two. It's just one. Warren Z is all alone. Oh, just like that. Just right after the bomb has been planted, Dunia Games just takes them down one by one, just like that. 4-3. And it's just 2 left for Dunia Games to make it 2-0. It's not going good for NRX Jeremiah.
Not going good is a very soft way to put it. Things are shit right now for NRX because it is all, I mean, everything is up against the wall right now for the boys from PH, right? I mean, they are trying, they are giving their very best in the match, but nothing they seem to do. Nothing, no question they throw at DG is coming back unanswered. DG has a response for everything. NRX, when they are asked the questions, unfortunately, the answers don't come knocking.
Oh, now this is going to be absolutely big. Jay-Z nearly gets taken down, but Kendi is the one down. Instead, Zen as well. Oh, gets traded over there. And DG, oh, it's just 4v2, 4v1. Indra is the one left. Or he tries to go for it, but Venom takes him down just like that. 5-3, AJ.
Oh, things are getting more and more difficult for NRX. The comeback just seems to be more and more impossible for NRX. Dunia Games already has 1 match in hand. They're going for their second game as well. Clove comes in here for the control room push. Goes in. Oh, the smoke in there. Whooping a good takedown. But can DG make a comeback in here? Although they're 1 man down. Sad Jay-Z almost taken down. Goodbye. Oh no, Sad Jay-Z still survives. Although now he's crying. His sadness does not aid him or does not aid Dunia Games in taking him out. It's a 4-on-2 situation, and it looks like NRX might be able to survive this. But every single time we have seen DG on the back foot, what a comeback they have made. Look at this. This is the comeback I'm talking about.
Oh my god. JZ is all alone. Ihan and ZZ as well. These two has made crazy individual plays in this one. So JZ will have to do this all alone. But look at DG. They come in twos. Now they finally are making that split. I don't know what for the split is. Okay, planting at
okay,
A.
here comes. Yeah, man, here they come. I mean, sad Jay-Z. I think we can already say why Jay-Z is sad, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. He goes away. He runs away quickly. Ihan did not spot him out. They're going in for the push. Echo in hand. Sad Jay-Z. Oh, with the backstab. Okay, RM. No! What a spot by Zezex. The communication between the players in DG Esports just a little too good for NRX to overcome. I mean, obviously, a bunch of things will be said, right? If I look at the comment section, there are a bunch of excuses coming out right now as to why do we see the performance of NRX being like this, but nothing can make up for this, Sakaichi. This loss by NRX 2 games in a row is only because DG is that good.
And remember, I think Whoopi actually didn't play with a sniper, isn't it?
Yeah, so
Or is he? He didn't.
Let me put it in this way, right? I kind of feel like the boys of NRX Jeremiah, they're just not in the mood after the recent events. But they can't allow it to affect them like this. Yes, they were really excited to go onto the world stage. The cancellation, once again, it's something that nobody could have prevented. We cannot control the pandemic, but they cannot let things affect them in this way. They need to catch back up. Dunia Games, yes, they are taking advantage of the emotional situation that, NRX is going through, and they are just trashing them at the invitational show match between ID and PH. 2 matches thus far. Maybe this will be the point where we see domination being taken back by NRX, and just to make the day so sweet, DG is going to finish it off on the map number 4 so that we equalize everything between the two regions.
Well, that might happen, but if this domination as well is being dominated by Dunia Games, that we might see a little bit of a repeat of what happened some few months ago. And surely NRX Jeremiah wouldn't want that to happen. PH fans wouldn't want that to happen, especially after their 2 wins. Because surely the last loss, it is going to hurt you even more. So NRX Jeremiah surely are going to play their best in this one right now. They still got that game 3, possibly 4, possibly 5. Maybe they want to put this for the show. We never know. If that is going to happen, then we are in for a spectacle. But Dunia Games, oh my goodness me.
I mean, we have to touch on this point as well, right? The very first time at the Garena Invitationals, when NRX did lose out 3-0 to DG, if I'm not mistaken, we did see an interview coming in from their manager or their coach on the very next day, citing internet connection issues. Because you know how it is, Sakaichi. You're a pro player as well. When it comes to, playing games online and not being there physically, it does become a hurdle for certain regions to overcome. But hopefully this is not the same scenario, right? Because it looks like NRX is giving their all. I really hope this sort of a performance is not due to that. I do think it is still because of their lack of enthusiasm at the moment. Because
I don't know, man. But now we see in domination, how will they bring this back? Because they are writing the dramas now, NRX Jeremiah. They are writing the stories as well as Dunia Games. But Dunia Games would love to bring joy to the ID fans by bringing yet another victory. Or should I say just one victory from tonight?
See, there's a reason why I said if ID does this with a 3-1, they equalize the night, right? Because the it's just that big. Winning the main event, okay, kind of gives you 2 points. Winning the previous ones gives you 1 point each. That's how it's in the Mustachio's convoluted mind, right? That's how it's gonna be right now. But NRX with the 2 cap, and they lose it just like that to Dunia Games. Oh, they don't, right? Because Bravo has not been captured by Dunia just yet. It looks like NRX is doing slightly better here, Sakaichi. I wonder if the 3-1 might just come true.
Well, they wouldn't want that 3-1. They would love to make that comeback all by themselves, you know. And now they are. They are trying to recover back Point Bravo, but it's just so hard in that open space. They look at Zen as well, with Venom crushed with 2 pings of his own, but is it gonna be enough for NRX Jeremiah over here? Because it's so close for Dunia Games to take Point Bravo, but the bar is raised by NRX at Bravo right now. They are going to take that 2 cap.
Oh, nice play. Nice play in here by NRX so far. Alpha Bravo both captured already. Zenzek's taken down by by Idra. And Cloves goes in there for the quick trade. But at the end of the day, it is NRX with a 2-point lead. And Sakaichi, is it as pathetic to hear when I say it? Because when I say it, it's pathetic, man. With the 2-point lead, it's nothing. Dunia Games is going to catch up so easily. NRX needs to find a different sort of a gameplay to extend their lead in here. Or LG might catch up.
Yeah, remember, this is a game of 2 halves, right? Someone who's going to 75 points, but with a very slender lead, it's going to be hard because second half is always a score streaks galore. So, NRX, they have to stamp their authority, at least at this first half. Yes, they are getting all the kills, which is very good, but Clove as well, with all the answers to the question that NRX are posing to them. But, oh, look at Dunia Games right now. They're having that Point Bravo and going for that triple cap as well.
What in the world? Full-on lockdown by Dunia Games. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the comeback might be real, but here comes NRX trying to prevent the Bravo, lockdown. They attempted but denied. Solid denial coming in from Dunia Games. Charlie has been taken over, but it is not enough for them, is it? 58-58. Things are all equaled up. Dunia Games right now with the lead, but it's just a 1 point ahead. This is as pathetic as the 2-point lead that NRX had. This is how close it is between the 2 squads, Sakaichi.
It is so very close, and it's going to go right down to the wire in the second half. I assure you that. So, ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere. Do not switch your screens on your phone or on your PC. Do not, because this is going all the way in the second half as NRX Jeremiah will be taking this first half 75-67, a slender 8-point lead for the PH side.
I mean, we need to shout out Crush here. What a performance thus far. He brings in the Ballistic Shield. 18 kills so far. This guy just wants to pick up even more. Idra comes in. He goes in for the Bravo pickup immediately, but he will not be able to go in for that. He sees a couple of players forced into an engagement. Gets taken down over here at mid. But at the end, it's still NRX 76-69. A good lead, but not enough, is it, Sakaichi?
Yeah, so this is going to be absolutely huge, right, for both of them. Bravo is still not contested. Yeah, it's so hardly contested. It's so hot over here. The hot spot of any domination game. The NRX, again, having the lead. But, you know, when the chaotic time comes, it will all change this game, AJ.
Yeah, Jet Guy going up against Candy. Candy showing him that he is the better player with that engagement. Clove with the Fennec gameplay. Goes in there with a mid engagement. Gets the takedown. Oh, with yet another takedown. Oh, Clove is on fire. Taking down Idra and sad Jay-Z. This is why Jay-Z is sad. Because when that Fennec, Talentadong Fennec gameplay comes out, it's just so hard to take up again. DG right now going in for the Bravo takedown as well. The guy things are just way too close.
Oh, this is so close. It's so hard to go. Junior Games finally gets Bravo, and it is going to be even closer this game. Perhaps it's going to go right down to the wire. Bravo and Charlie for Junior Games. NRX only got Alpha, and now they are catching up the ID boys. Crush trying his best, maybe to take at least 1 point. Yes, takes that 1 kill. Taking another one, maybe. Okay, now finally they get Charlie. Maybe they want to go for that triple cap as well. But that Sky, look at that. With the defensive play as well, he denies that triple cap, that possible triple cap as well. And Clove himself doesn't want this to go to a game number 4. It's all happening right here. Chaos all round. Venom with that cluster as well. Oh, Candy as well with the 2. Oh my goodness me. Left, right, and center. Everything is happening right here, AJ. Okay.
Yes, solid prevention coming in here from NRX. This is the NRX that we all know. Finally, they show us a side that we are all so familiar with. But is it enough to overcome Junior Games Esports? With the 2 caps so far by NRX, the denial coming in there for the Alpha as well. Bravo is in their eyes. Here comes then for the prevention of that Bravo takedown. 124 to 111 is enough, but they have got so much more to do, Sakaichi.
Ooh. But nicely played by Candy though. Now he is going to take back Boy Bravo maybe, but just after 1 kill, but he couldn't do it. Clo takes him down as well. It's 2 caps for NRX Jeremiah. They are closing in, but Junior Games takes down Alpha again. Whoopi with the 2, but will it be enough? It's chaos over NRX going for that triple cap. Nearing the Alpha, and they really do. But just gets denied. After denying Charlie, they got denied Alpha.
But it's so close though. Alpha almost taken down, and look, Crush is crushing it with the ballistic shield right now. Oh, the shield defense on fire by Crush. And he, with the 34 kills so far, is not even on top form, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let me assure you, Zezex right now, oh, here comes the VTOL, snuffed out of the air, because it is all over. 150 to 129. NRX pulls 1 back. Can they continue? Can they push us into our very first match number 5 of the day for just a cinematic showdown, Sakaichi? I don't know, man.
Wow.
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, we would love that to actually happen, right, AJ? Game number 5. But NRS finally showing their true colors a little bit, but Crush showing his true plays as well. He's the only one having more than 25 kills, and by a mile as well.
Yeah.
With 34, 35, I believe so, if I'm not wrong. But oh my goodness me, this could be a start of a crazy, crazy comeback showdown, because remember, they are always a part of Comeback Sunday, although today is not Sunday, but yeah, but it is going to be a showdown of sorts. We are going back to Hardpoint at Crash right here. Map number 4. What actually happened? What went wrong for Junior Games right there, AJ?
I mean, so many things went wrong for Junior Games, but in order to sum it up in a nutshell, Sakaichi, I guess it was NRX being the better side in there, right? I mean, the engagements were there, but finally, I can tell you, that's the kind of NRX all of the fans, all of the viewers, me as a person who has shoutcasted so many of their matches thus far, recognize them as, right? That was the true NRX. But if they cannot continuously bring out that side of them, there is no way they're going to be making a comeback in here. They're already down 2-1. One more loss, one more match lost in here will mean that PH does not get a triple cap. PH does not get a beautiful opportunity to hand over a donut to ID, and ID manages to save face and pull it back for themselves, right? So everything is on the line right now. Can they or can they not? We'll just have to see.
Yeah, it will be a showdown at Hardpoint once again, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 4. If this makes it to 2-2, then for the first time ever in this IDX PH Invitational, we are going to have a game number 5.
Absolutely, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it, right? Because the two squads, you just cannot get enough of it, right? You just cannot get enough of the action that comes in here. It is going to be the Isle gameplay as we move into Crash, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The most difficult hard point to pick up. And look at the movement from Clove. Bloody ninja. That is what he is. He is a freaking ninja. Goes in there for a quick takedown on Whoopi. Moves in. And he will continue to play those takedowns and pick up the point from Isle as well. Solid player from ID.
That's what DG has been missing from the recent Garena Invitationals, right? The underage Clove, their best player ever in the team as of now. Wow, what a start for Junior Games in this one.
I mean, such a gifted player Clove is, but you know, he needs to go in there, bide his time, continue training, because if this is his skill level at this age, this boy is just only gonna get better as the years go by. Whoopi goes in there, Zezek says goodbye, good night, but that's not enough, right? Junior Games right now picking up 32 points, and they will continue to complete hard point number 1. Isle belongs to Junior Games. NRX, nothing in it at all.
Oh, nothing on the scoreboard as of now. They need to do one better over here if they want to take it to their game number 5. And finally, they have some points on the board. But can they defend this? Zen coming in, trespassing just like that, but gets traded by Crush. Just like that as well. But Junior Games taking the second hard point for themselves before being contested by NRS instantaneously. But Junior Games is going to get it again.
Oh, well, let's see if or not NRX can come in here and put up any sort of an offense. Because thus far, Junior Games has been doing absolutely amazing, right? This is hard point number 2, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, at the high rise. And nothing seems to be going NRX's way. Can they rise up to the occasion and grab away high rise? Or is Junior Games going to continue crushing them? I mean, they can choose to drop back into the shop and hold that instead. But here comes Clove to go in and bloody just take over shop as well. Junior Games doesn't want to let anything go from this match, Sakaichi.
Absolutely. They just want to close this one down and bring joy to the ID fans who are watching right here. Maybe on YouTube or in Facebook. I do not care. But ID will have something to cheer for if Junior Games is doing this. It's really just like this yet again. But NRS just shoosh them out of the hard point. Just out of the house. Just like that. And NRX, but just for a short while though.
Well, usually, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people call it the caster's curse, where the caster says something and something else happens. But it looks like today, the Mustachio has got the golden mouth, where every single call I've made has been coming true. This could just turn out to be a 3-1 loss for PH, which means it's a beautiful revenge by the ID region, Sakaichi.
Well, that could actually happen if Junior Games is stamping their authority just like in the first 2 hard points, and now they are still in the lead with 56 points lead going into hard point number 4. Now, Junior Games closing in. They get the hard point number 4 as well. And look at the transform shield. How they actually just lays the transform shield in the corner just to ambush somebody who is trying to come in from the 2 doors.
Yeah, they go in here. Sad Jay-Z comes in with the Annihilator gameplay. NRX picks up the point just for a bit. This is a house of NRX, says Sad Jay-Z whilst crying. But unfortunately for him, his tears will block his vision and he will get taken down. Venom comes in there for those very, very stingy chopper gameplay. Oh, but taken right back down. Sad Jay-Z eliminated by Clove yet again, and he continues crying.
Oh, Junior Games closing in. Oh, NRX Jeremiah are closing down the gaps, but Junior Games seems to be running away. Double smokes as well. Another smoke coming in just to clear out the vision, just to close the vision for the other team. And now 114 to 59. Candy as well. Look at Candy. Just couldn't connect with all these shots. This is not really the best game for Candy in this matter. And although NRS still has the hard point,
Yeah, look at the top right-hand corner, ladies, German boys and girls. The sniper house has been absolutely overtaken by the boys from NRX. They packed themselves in there. Idra almost taken down. He needs to back away. Oh, here comes the XS1 Goliath by Venom, but unable to sting the NRX players. They go in, but what a fight back it has been for NRX. And you see, here's the thing. They can catch up with the points, Sakaichi. If they manage to take up the next 20 points in here, they will actually take the lead in the game. But the question is, once they finish up Sniper House, the hard point will move back to Isle. The very first hard point. The first hard point that NRX got nothing from. So I don't know. Dunia Games might be able to finish this off, but Dunia Games also takes this back, which means it could be game over.
Well, we will see who makes the first move. Who makes the goal first is going to get there. And I believe NRS is trying, but also Dunia Games is so close, and they are going to take it first. Jet Sky with the XS1 Goliath as well. If just now it was Venom, now it's Jet Sky who just repels everyone who comes in his way, as well as someone from the high rise as well. And Dunia Games looking to close this one down and make it a 3-1 victory for the ID side.
Oh, they're doing it with such amazing fashion. 150 to 100. IG has just brought it back to their court. And at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it will be none other than Dunia Games Esports. Congratulations. I was expecting the congratulations.
I was expecting the poster as well.
Congratulations, Dunia Games, for winning the final showdown and pulling one back for ID.
Yeah, this is the ID Pride, their best ever team, which is DG Esports Dunia Games, the top 4 in the Garena Invitationals, but the ID's finest as well, this Dunia Games team, and with Clove as well. The first time we are watching here DG close gameplay, and what a boy, what a player as well for this ID side.
So, I mean, everybody gets their answer. If Clove was allowed to go into the Garena Invitationals, maybe the ones representing Garena would have been Dunia Games. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the question that has been asked again and again and again by the fans as well as players from ID is finally answered. NRX went up fair and square against Dunia Games, and the better side just had to be DG. What a play it was, Sakaichi.
What a play as well. You see all the tactics, you see the in-your-face gameplay as well, which has been so synonymous to Dunia Games from the invitational days, and the tactical as well. This time, they have the tactics to cover up for maybe, because there are some flaws for in-your-face aggressive gameplays, but they do play with brains as well. So now they are a beauty with brain, or maybe just brawl with brains as well. So they have the combination of both. That's why they are the better team in this best of 5 series.
What Dunia Games has just shown me is that they are world championship quality, right? I mean, such amazing gameplay, such amazing lockdowns coming in for them. And they have just dominated one of the most vicious squads in Call of Duty Mobile history. And I can tell you that because I know I've seen NRX play so much, right? And they are absolute monsters. To tame those monsters and then to chuck those monsters into a cage whilst you go on out there parading as champions. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hats off to Dunia Games Esports. What a performance, what a showdown. And to pull it back for ID, that was the most important, right? Because it was a friendly between ID and PH today. And it almost looked like PH was about to go in for the clean sweep, but not until Dunia Games stepped in there just to pull it back. And now both of the nation's flags will be flying up there on equal status, because here's what we found out from the ID versus PH Invitational. They are both equal. Yes, it was a 2-1 victory, but the grand final was taken by ID, and therefore Mustachio says we need more of this. We need more of this in the community.
I think 3 is not enough to justify things. Maybe we need like what, top 5, maybe the 5 best teams from ID and PH, because I know for a fact that PH has got lots more than just 3. ID as well. Remember, I did say that one of these 3 is actually top 8 in just a recent tournament. So these 2 regions, these 2 countries have loads of Call of Duty mobile talents, and I would love to see this again with more teams and more drama coming in.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all of you watching right now, let us know in the comment section, how much did you enjoy the 2 regions taking it up against each other? Let Garena know loud and clear if you want to see more of this, because I had an absolute blast shoutcasting this with Sakaichi today. I mean, Sakaichi, it was absolutely amazing. You don't come across these types of battles every single day, man.
Yeah, and these kinds of neck-and-neck battles, yes, there are some open scorelines, there are some one-sided scorelines, but it doesn't change the fact that these 2 regions sent the 3 teams that crazily are the best, perhaps not only just in their respective countries, but also in the region, in Southeast Asia as well, as we see how Dunya Games won against NRX Jeremiah. The first one was a clean one over the PH side.
I mean, yeah, man. I mean, the first match was just pure embarrassing for NRX to be defeated, and you know, whilst just holding 14 points in there was just unacceptable. And as we went into the search and destroy, expecting NRX to pull one match back, but no, it wouldn't go their way, because the boys from Dunya Games, they were so impressive, right? I mean, Zen with the clutches. We also saw who was that player? Zezex, as well as Clove in there with those clutches. It's absolutely crazy when they come in here with that sort of a gameplay, Sakaichi. And at the end of the day,
1v1
even Search and Destroy was taken back by them.
Yeah, and remember the clutch, and then that 1v1 defuse as well. When this one by Zen. Oh my goodness me. Candy nearly taking him down, just couldn't hit it enough, and then the bomb has been defused just like that. That 1v1 defuse. How dare you do that? You know, how dare you do that in a 1v1 situation?
Yeah, man. I mean, DG clearly showed round after round at that Search and Destroy that they were the better squad. I mean, yes, NRX managed to pull back a couple, but, you know, a couple is just not enough to impress us, right? NRX Crush, I mean, he was crushing it in this game as he brought in his ballistic shield. The number of kills that Crush got at the domination match was absolutely phenomenal. And they did manage to pull one victory back in here. And what a fight it was, Sakaichi.
Yeah, this one is a very open fight. It's so hard to see who gets the triple cap. Sometimes one mistake and one team gets the triple cap. One mistake and one misses the 2. Oh, this is one of the best domination games. Although, okay, we have seen one of the best. We have seen the best today, early on, but this is one of the best domination games as well, because these 2 teams battling it out heart and soul just like that, and Crush playing out of his skins, showing that, yeah, you might bring in Clove, but I'm still the best. That's what I mean.
Look at this. This was
the message.
This was the ninja jump. I mean, Clove is a monkey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's what he is, okay? There's no way I've ever seen another player go in for that maneuver, right? What a way he went in there. He mounted the top floor of shop so effortlessly, and no mistakes in there. Such fluid movement. Dunya Games showing us such amazing quality. I'm just so impressed with this ID side, Sakaichi. Hands down, I want to see more of DG. You know what? How do I find more tournaments where these boys are in, man? The Mustachio needs to go and look them up, right? Because the gameplay that they have brought in here today against NRX has gotten them a new fan in the Mustachio.
Garena Indonesia then. If you want to watch more, because they do have the playoffs of the minor, I think the minor series, I think they have a tournament this weekend where all these 3 teams are going to play in the playoffs week number 2. So that is going to be the next action for Garena Call of Duty Indonesia. Garena Call of Duty Mobile Indonesia, that will be this weekend. But what a boost for Dunya Games, right? They're taking out the best of Garena heading into that week number 2.
Yeah, I mean, and this just poses more and more questions, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. DVT Uprising has beaten NRX Jeremiah, and now Dunya Games has beaten NRX Jeremiah. I would not be surprised if RSG follows suit next as well. NRX really needs to start asking themselves a lot of questions at this point as to how they're going to continue moving forward in their professional career. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what a performance coming in here from the 2 regions. On our first series, RIMO Sadewa from ID went against PDR Reborn, and it was the PH side that got an astounding 3-1 victory. In our second series, we saw Bonafide Esports from ID taking on Triple V Esports, and ID would once again lose 1-3. And just as karma would have it, as we went into our final showdown for the number 1 seeded squad of both regions, ID would snatch it back in the exact same fashion, in the exact same score. 3-1 victory over PH, taking down NRX Jeremiah 29-11.
Yeah, with although the overall scoreline might look like PH has won it 2-1, but what a series, what a show matches, what a sets of show matches that we have seen here tonight between ID as well as PH. I cannot wait to see more of this. Garena, you need to have more of these kinds of friendlies. Although there's no prize pools in it, but it brings the fun, it brings the hype out of these 2 regions, and we will love to see it again, don't you, Mustachio?
I mean, I would love to say, it brings the community together. Then, seeing some of the comments in the comment section, y'all gotta be nice to each other, community. Okay, community, y'all gotta be nice to each other. It's a friendly between 2 regions, right? At the end of the day, we are all in here to play the same game, Call of Duty Mobile, the game that gives all of us so much of happiness. It's just that sometimes we just want to see which region does better than the other. But thus far, Sakaichi, I have to say, the true winner of today, you can't give it to either one of those regions, right? Both regions were absolutely tremendous, and they both stole the hearts of so many fans around the world. And I know so many Filipinos right now are absolutely in love with DG, and so many of the ID fans are absolutely in love with the gameplay that, PH has brought in here today. I don't know, Sakaichi. The Mustachio had a lot of fun. You tell me, man. Did you enjoy today?
Wow, thoroughly enjoyed it. I could go another 2 hours. I could go another 2 sets of best of 5. Well, I'm not joking. We could, but I think that will be the end of it because we only got 3. So this is going to be the end of it, AJ.
Absolutely. Well, ladies, unfortunately, but once again, let us know exactly how you feel in the comment section. If you want to see more of these invitationals where Garena invites these nations, these regions to come in here, bring in their best and put it up against each other. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it has been an absolute honor bringing you the ID versus PH invitationals. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is AJ and I am the Mustachio, together with the one and only Sakaichi, signing off until we see you next time. Goodbye and good night.